Hello and a very good afternoon, good morning, welcome along to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby and I'm delighted to see I'm here with my TV wife!
Yay! Yes, can't wait. I'm really excited, Ben.
Yeah.
Really excited. We've got something really fantastic coming up, haven't we?
We have.
You've had a sneaky peek though already.
You have.
Drat. Where was I this morning?
Where were you this morning? You were doing secret filming. Shh. Oh, shh. You do secret filming. You can't talk about the secret filming. It is the 11th day of our sweet 16th birthday. I'll tell you more about reasons to shop with us in just a little bit, but we're getting very excited about the fact that we have got a brand new launch. It's the new interlaced dies, and people have been going mad for these, Debbie.
I am not surprised because these are absolutely fantastic dies. Really excited about this one, Ben. I can't wait to shoot over to that side and get my craft on. Can I go and get ready?
Go get your craft on.
Go
on, shoot over like a shooting star. Whilst Debbie is getting ready over there, and as we get ready to show this brand new collection, let me tell you that, of course, our sweet 16th birthday continues. We are still giving you double points if you're a Club Inspire member. If you're not, join up in the club. If you're a newbie, it pays to do it because you get 250 points for joining. You'll also get 20% off your first purchase, and then you'll be able to enjoy all the double points that we're bringing you through this event. Also, of course, if you're shopping with us here in the UK, free UK delivery. Whoop, whoop. I know many of you have been enjoying that little perk, which runs until the end of Sunday. Right across the website as well, make sure you keep checking back because there's 3 for 2 deals on all the things you need. Things like your adhesives, things like your cardstock, your tools, all your core items. Check back, use the 3 for 2s and take advantage. And also, if you are looking for a new machine, make sure you do it within the next 4 days. We've got the best deals that we do. There's a brilliant deal on the Mini right now, and right at the other end of the scale, one of the best prices I've ever seen on the Gemini Pro. 25% off. If you're tempted by that, do it before Sunday, whatever you do, because we go sort of reset, I suppose, on Monday after the sweet 16th birthday event finishes. Also, don't forget, we're giving you free gifts if you spend £10, £50 or £100, and indeed doing the same in dollars as well. I'll recap on what those gifts are for you in just a little bit, but they'll automatically get added into your basket. And simply for getting in touch during this show, we're going to crown 2 more winners. We've got 2 more on-the-spot prizes to give away in this show. If you're a winner in this show, you'll also go through to the big draw on Sunday's wrap-up show with Joe and Debbie, where one of you, can you believe this, will be walking away with this amazing prize, the Gemini Pro with accessories. So make sure you comment, make sure you say hello, let us know what you're up to, let us know what you are shopping for, and indeed if you've got any questions as well, get those questions in over the course of the next couple of hours. Loads of you already watching. Let's say a few quick hellos before we get started. Sarah's Creations in from Ohio. Hi to Diana from Idaho. Fran's in from Maryland. Jennifer says good morning from Kansas. And Boho Funk says hi from a cold California. It is cold in here, I can tell you, but the deals are hot. They're hot. And let's show you this brand new collection, which already loads of you have had a little nibble at. Here it comes. It is the brand new interlaced die collection, 25 elements in total. It's such a beautiful collection. It really is. Delicate patterns that give you that stunning lace feel. You're going to get that new technology, which is going to give you that deeper cut, which allows you to cut through. Your 2 pieces of cardstock, great for dimensional layers. Great for building up all of your layering panels as well. And as I said, just a fantastically beautiful collection. 6 like mini collections, if you like, which include your floral lattice, your resplendent rondure, your fancy filigree, floral fretwork, entwined hearts, and your decadent hearts. Plus, on top of all of that, we are also going to throw in very handily the dotty tape pen too, because you'll be needing that for all of those beautiful, intricate die cuts that you're going to create with this collection. I'll show you the boards in just a few moments' time, but before that, let me just reiterate the price for you here. It should be £95, $108 on launch. First time you've officially seen them. Everyone saves almost £22, almost $26. Platinum price $58.39 or $66.36, but you're still getting your double points as well. Loads of you jumped in and grabbed these earlier on Wake Up Call, and already stock-wise on these, we are looking, can you believe, 25%, a quarter of the stock has already gone. But let's see some finished samples with our Debbie. These are gorgeous, aren't they, missus?
They are gorgeous, with that new technology that we talked about with the first set that we brought out, where you can multi-cut layers at a time, and that's what I love about these, Ben. They are enabling you to make crafting a little bit easy, because you can cut, like I said, they're not a multimedia die, but they're not a thin metal die.
No.
The in between, which does mean that it gives you an opportunity to die cut more than one piece at a time. Now, I absolutely adore these. The whole entirety of that card, apart from those flowers and the sentiment, has been created using that one set, and I just think it's absolutely beautiful. From the card blank shape there to that beautiful decorative panelling inside, and it does mean, Ben, that you can then start to create lots of different styles of cards depending on what you're going for. Well, if you're going individually, because if you're not going individually and you go for the whole set, you're going to get all of these beauties.
Beautiful.
It means that you can do things, and I'm going to show you some black and white concepts after I've done my first demo to show you the versatility. Always one of those things that I look for in a die set. I absolutely adore these. They're absolutely beautiful, from your easel cards to your straightforward tentfold cards, and again, lots and lots of lovely things that you can do with it. I'm going to try and show you a few of these because they are absolutely beautiful concepts, beautiful designs, and again, so many ways that you can use them. I love this one because someone's done this as a little,
that's so clever.
Little twirling one. I love that. I think that's absolutely amazing. And again, because you've got that technology, it means that you can cut through things and multi-layers at a time as well, Ben. So that for me is a big plus, a big must-have, and a big tick to when I'm looking at something, when I want to get something as a craft. When I put my crafting head on,
yes,
I take my purple head off.
Oh, right.
It's not really purple.
No.
Just cut me in half and I've got purple running through there.
Yes.
But literally, when I take that head off and put my crafting head on, and what I look for in something, absolutely, this is something that's right up my street because it does more than one thing and it can cut through multiple layers as well at a time. So for me, it's a winner, an absolute winner, Ben.
Like the Wurzel Gummidge of craft over there with all your different heads, taking them off and putting them on. Just to say as well, so many of you picked up this collection during Wake Up Call. Loads of you chatting about it right now as well. I just love the fact that as a beginner, potentially you can get this collection and start creating cards which make it look like you've been making cards for years upon years. You know, the most beautiful cards, creating those layering panels, toppers. You can use them all together, you can use them separately, get your embellishments on there, using your foam flowers with these, I think will look beautiful. There's so many reasons to jump in and grab them. Supreme is in from New York. Hello to Jeffrey, who says good day to all. Hello to Gemma, who's in from Chesterfield, and Hadassah says hello from Kentucky, where it's pouring down with rain at the moment. Mary Pat says, yes, excited to see what Debbie creates today. And Jerry Lynn says, I cannot wait to see the gorgeous samples you make with the interlaced dies. Val's looking forward to the show in Southampton. Sue's really excited to watch the show. Beth has already placed her order. Oh, she's placed my last order for birthday week. Needed the Spectrum Noir collection. More on that to come a little bit later. That is on the way in launch party this evening. Donna just saying on Facebook, hi Debbie and Ben from Northeastern PA. I've already bought these dies as well as the new Spectrum Noir collection. Both are fantastic. I cannot wait to see the demos. Pam A on YouTube also saying the lace dies are absolutely beautiful. Keep the comments coming in. We're going to have a look at our first little demonstration with Debbie. I mean, where on earth do you start with these, Debbie, for goodness sake? They're so beautiful. Can I just tell you, this first demo, I was rubbing it out in which style I was going to go with, because I've got two different styles that I'm going to create. But I think for the first one, if I get time at the end, I might go back to what I was going to originally create, because they're just absolutely fabulous. I'm going to start with the Decadent Hearts. I love this die set. Absolutely fantastic die set. And I'm going to show you how many parts this actually comes in. So this is what you're going to be able to create your bases with. So if you do want to make a base card, that's going to be the panel that you use. Yeah. You've got your decorative element, Ben, so we've got the decorative part as well. But the lovely thing about this is it's also got an outside cutting edge. So it can actually act as
a mat, decorative mats on top of the mat. So absolutely fantastic. And then again, you've got the extra little pieces, which means this is when you can start to play around with it, because you can cut straight through your cardstock and create something really beautiful, and separate pieces and separate embellishments. And again, another little heart there. There's just so many ways, and that's what I love about these. I want to call them, they're a bit like a creator card if you think, about how they are. Really? But it's just that technology. The modern technology is, this is a thicker metal die. It isn't a thin metal die as standard. So it isn't quite as thick as the multimedia dies, but it does enable you to cut through 2 pieces at a time as well, Ben. And I think I'm going to go with my original one, which is where I'm going to create my card base. So I've taken some of the white cardstock, and this is super smooth white stamping card. Okay. I've actually folded it in half because I'm going to cut through 2 panels straight away, which normally might be a struggle sometimes, but not with this technology. Yes. It's absolutely fabulous. But again, you could be creating multi-layers in any one time, but I'm going to do that in a moment with some more cardstock. In fact, I might be able to speed this up a little bit because I've got my large plates.
Whoa, here we go.
Yeah, let's do a little bit of the 2 at the same time. So I'm going to cut through 2 pieces, and then I've got my decorative piece. Now, if you recognise the paper, I don't know if we've still got this. Do you know, I noticed that we had some on later on tonight in the launch party. Yes. I'm going to say it might still be in stock. Go and have a little look. This was from the purple one. It might not be.
Oh, there's a few left.
Right, apparently. So I best get this in first then, since we're a handful left. Yes. Yes, that's going to be the way forward, Ben, with that one. Now, I actually want to cut out as well. So if I was to cut that, it'd cut me a lovely panel, but leave me solid heart in the middle, and I don't want that. So I'm going to cut my next piece into there as well. And I wonder, let's give it a go. Oh, of course you can, Debbie, of course you can. Do it. There we go. So I'm going to pop all of those pieces on. I'm going to hold it down with some low tack tape, Ben. So I'm going to hold my panel piece. Don't forget that's cutting through 2 pieces of the white stamping card. I'm cutting through multi-layers here, so I'm going to get that into position, and then lastly a little piece on our bottom heart at the bottom too. So let's go in there, and then we're going to go in normal combination with your platforms, not with the acetate piece from the die there. But let's run that through, and again, just pop that through your Gemini. Now these will go through your Gemini Junior, they'll go through your Gemini Midi, they'll go through your large Gemini, and they'll also go through your Pro as well. Because of the size of them, apart from that little heart will go through your Midi and your Gemini Go as well. But most of them, the majority of them, will go through anything from the Midi upwards. So we're just going to bring those off for a second, and I'm going to just peel back my low tack tape like so. There we go. And that's cut through my 2 pieces of cardstock straight away. Lovely. There we go. Lovely. And that's going to be my card blank, so I'll put that to one side. I'm going to take my tape off. Oh, honestly, this heart one. I didn't know where to start, Ben, but I love a good heart, and this one is absolutely beautiful. Cut through there cleanly. I've got the small one onto here as well, so I've got my little small heart. And I could have cut through 2 layers because of the quality of these dies. You can actually cut through 2 at a time as well. So if you're not to multi-cut, it means it makes time, do you know, when it comes to crafting, really nice and easy. So again, look what I've got now. So if I just move all of these off my plate. Just to say as well very quickly, we've had a few little technical gremlins on Facebook. So if you were there, and I know a few people have jumped over to YouTube or are watching on our website, apparently we are going to be restarting our Facebook stream very shortly, so you should be able to jump back there and watch if you want to. Apparently got stuck showing the first 6 minutes. I mean, I know it was a great start to the show. It was, I mean, it was an exceptional 6 minutes, but for some reason... now, can you see the quality? Yes. This is 300 GSM as well. This is not no lightweight paper. It's, it's a cardstock. It's 300 GSM. Yeah. And can you see how cleanly it's cut through there, Absolutely, Ben? Right. Absolutely. All the detail. Beautiful, beautiful... oh, honestly, the intricacy. I love as well. Can you see all that beautiful, intricate, swirly pattern around the love heart? And I really like the shape of this one. This is why I've started with this one. But I have got all my little pieces, and I'm going to attach this together. Now, to get my 10-fold card, If I was just to stick both of those panels down together without anything, it would just be a bit floppy. So I need to give myself a little bit of an helping hand. So I'm just going to bring in my scoring board. So if I just bring, have I got the small one down here? Yes, we have. Let me. So I'll bring in the small one, and I'm just going to mark this off. Let me, take it to there. Just going to mark off just at the top with my scoring tool.
Facebook's back, by the way, in case you need to switch back off YouTube to Facebook. I don't know, wherever you normally watch, you can go back to Facebook now. So you can, oh yes, I forgot about that. The game, Play Your Crafts Right, isn't it? Because it's Facebook versus YouTube. And Joe's not one for ages. I haven't done a Saturday for ages.
Have you not done one for ages?
I don't know why I keep missing the Play Your Craft Right shows. I mean, I have worked on a Saturday.
Have you been?
Yes, I have, Debbie.
Have you been?
I have. I have worked on
Ben?
I have. I'm working next Saturday for definite.
Oh, right. Oh, is that with me? Oh, is it me? Oh, I don't know if it's me, actually. Oh,
is it Michelle? I think it's Michelle next Saturday.
I can't remember. Do you know, honestly, I couldn't tell you what day of week it is. I was talking earlier, I thought it was Monday.
Thought it was Monday? Yeah, I have to.
So I said to me, no, it's Thursday. I'm like, you're kidding me.
Yeah, I know.
Absolutely. Now, I've put my score line in and I've just folded that over, Ben. So I'm just going to attach this. Now, the reason I've done it this way is so that when you open it up, it flops backwards because you want it to stand. So that's why I've taken my score line and pushed it back on itself and given it a little burnish. But I'm just going to attach that to my base using my tape pen. And I'm literally going to match that up and marry that up. There we go. And pop that in. And that gives me a little bit of a card base. Can you see how it stands up really nicely there?
Yes.
Perfect. So what we're going to do now is attach all the other little pieces onto it. So I'm going to bring in, and I'm going to use my dotty tape pen, and I'm so glad that we've included the dotty tape pen into this collection.
It's the one that you want, isn't it?
It is, absolutely. Because you want it to catch all the areas that you want it to, and not have the glue
like overlapping all of the bits. I know what you mean. Like
residue, glue seeping through the other side.
Clagging. Glue.
Well, it's the glue
gunking it up.
Gunking, that's a good one.
Is that a good one?
I call them glue. They're like glue bogies coming through the other side.
What?
Glue bogies coming through the other side. If I whisper it, no one can hear me. No one can hear me now.
Oh, glue bogies.
Yes, that's quietly.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, because look, can you see? No bits of glue.
No, I can't see.
No, you can't see it. It's invisible. So again, that's why that dotted tape pen is absolutely invaluable. And again, you get 22 metres on there too as well, so it's absolutely fabulous. And that's going to sit in the base there, like so. Now, the reason I chose this cardstock, Ben, was, and I know some people think, well, why did you cut into a pattern cardstock, Debbie? But look, all the different detailing, and I've not done anything like any watercolouring, any distressing or anything like that. I've just used that beautiful patterned, and you get patterns running through, which I just think's absolutely gorgeous. Hence why I chose that one. And don't that look beautiful onto there?
It looks like some sort of princess mirror to me.
Do you know, I was thinking the same. Yeah, I can see that, Ben. I can see that. Absolutely, I can see that. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in, now I've got my little heart, so I could stick that back into there as well. And I've got this little heart. However, I'm going to save this for something else, because I've already pre-cut again, and I did it in white, Ben, but I cut, because I couldn't cut 2 and 3 pieces at a time with it, I cut 2 and 3 pieces together, slipped it all together, so I stuck it all together with my tacky glue, and I've created myself a little bit of mount board.
Okay.
So rather than using mount board, if you haven't got any mount board, this is stamping card. Can you hear it?
Yeah, you can.
Super tough,
yeah.
Adding layer upon layer. So I've only put 3 layers there, and I cut those 3 pieces in one go, because that is the beauty of these dies. You can cut through multiple layers at any one time. So that's all I've done, and I'm going to lift that off with, now, I usually use me chunky, don't I?
Chunky?
Yeah, but I'm not today.
Oh,
Foam pads.
I want to say Michelle had used the last of that anyway, so you might not.
Oh, did she now then? I shall be having words.
Whoa, okay.
I shall be having words. It's a good job I fetched me home, isn't it? Good job I fetched me home. Fetch me home.
Oh, you fetch me home?
I fetch me home, yeah. But I'm just going to use a foam pad for this one, on this, but I'll probably use my chunky later on in the show.
Good job you brought your bag. Debbie Fisher didn't even bring her bag in yesterday.
Did she not bring a bag?
She came all the way here, forgot a bag.
Oh, God, love Debbie.
I know.
It's a good job, but she forgot her glasses.
She always forgets her glasses, though, to be fair.
What is that girl like?
Yeah, she always complains that she can't see, and then it's like, well, why don't you put your glasses on then? Oh, I don't like wearing them. That's why you can't see, though. What are you doing?
I love that girl.
She's so funny.
She's funny. And now can you see, like lifting it off, I've got lovely, beautiful lifted element there. And then I'm going to actually as well, do you know what? Shall I use I might use my little art. Because, do you know what else we've got on the show, Ben?
What have we got on the show?
Excited. We've got some sentiments. And do you know, as if by magic, I mean, it's like we planned this.
They don't.
But
do they?
They fit lovely.
They do they?
They fit beautifully, yeah.
Cool, it's almost like we planned it.
Almost like we planned it, yeah. And again, they come in 2 parts as well, and we've got some lovely sentiments in here. Very usable sentiments. Gorgeous script as well. Can you see that beautiful one? I'm using Sent With Love. Now, when you do cut it out, it does cut out separately. You have that piece that creates the mat, but I didn't want to use my mat, Ben, because I thought it was going to cover my love art up. So I thought, I'm not going to use my mat for this one.
Oh, okay.
I'm just going to use the sentiment part. And that's what I've done, and just run it through my Xyron. I found a Xyron in my house yesterday. I got a little bit excited, can I just tell you? Because I've still got a few little odds and sods in my old craft room.
Yeah.
I've got a few little odds and sods in there that I just thought I'll have a little rummage round.
Bits and bobs.
It's going to be my bedroom soon, so, but I've got
What's going in your
plenty of time to get
bedroom?
it sorted. Got plenty of time.
What's...
It's going to be my bigger bedroom. I'm in a little small bedroom at the minute.
Yeah.
It's going to be my big bedroom. What used to be my old craft room.
Yeah.
And I'm going to turn it all around and change it all. But I found a few boxes, and guess where I found him? I found a bag of Xyrons.
I've never seen one.
Excited.
I've still never seen one.
Exactly why. Can you understand why I got a little tad excited when I found them? Because
you want to bring them in?
Get hold of them. I don't think so.
No. Oh.
I don't think so. I'm hanging on to them.
Oh, because they'll get nicked.
Oh, they'll not last 2 minutes.
Oh.
Not 2 minutes if I bring them in. So they're staying in Debbie's house. Right. So
how many did you find?
Any what?
How many?
How many did I find? 4 small ones.
Yeah.
1 big one. 1 mid-sized one. Look at his face. Yeah.
Seriously?
Honestly, I forgot I got them.
How can you have so much stuff that you forget that you've got things like this in your...
Well...
I mean,
it's easy done, really, Ben. When you think about it, it's easy done.
Well,
with the amount of stuff that I had, if you did see that video, you'll know exactly what I mean by that. But yes, it's easy done when you have, shall we say, a lot.
1 or 2?
1 or 2.
100? 1,000?
At least I didn't find any more paper pads in there. Let me tell you.
You got rid of a load, didn't you?
I did, yeah. Well, not all of them, but I got rid of a few.
Some?
Yeah, some.
2 or 3?
Some, 2 or 3 or 4, maybe. 5, maybe.
Debbie, says Deborah, can you tell us what cardstock you use? Because we didn't, because Facebook didn't let us join at the beginning.
Yeah, absolutely. So the base card was our white stamping card, and I cut through 2 pieces. At the same time, I actually used, and I've got a little bit here, Ben, so I can show you, the 300 GSM cardstock from the new paper. Well, I keep calling it paper. It's not paper, Debbie. It is card. Card paper. I'm doing it again. Card packs. Card packs that we had on recently with the USB. It was launched with the USB.
On Sunday.
We've got them on, we've got them on later on tonight's show on the launch party.
Oh, yeah.
This is why I'm getting confused with the week, can I just tell you? Because launch party is normally on Tuesday and cartload's on Thursday.
Yes.
And this is why I've got a little bit mixed up. And it's easy to understand why I've got a little tad mixed up. So that's the base. Base is the white smooth card. Panel is the cardstock, from that beautiful paper pad. And I've used 3 matte black cardstock to cut my sentiment out with as well. I'm just going to move my sentiment though.
That's why I'm all discombobulated then, because I did the cartload show with Sarah on Tuesday, which is normally a Thursday. So I came in on my first day back knowing it was a Tuesday, leaving thinking it was a Thursday. So I'm kind of thinking today must be a Saturday, even though it's a Thursday.
Yeah, exactly.
Discombobulation.
Right, I'm going to save those 2 pieces because I changed my mind where I'm going to put them. I'm always doing this, Ben. Always doing this. But Sent With Me Little Love, and apart from adding on, I'm going to keep it really stripped back for the first one. I've got a few gems though. I think a little gem here and there and wherever will just make it look a little bit nice and just give it a little bit of a finishing touch. Where else could I put it?
Just on the subject of you not being able to find things or finding things that you didn't know that you had, our Rachel's just messaged and said, Ben, if you saw my office, you would understand. And so it's obviously like a common, well, I know it's a common thread.
It is a common thread.
You buy stuff, put it somewhere, and then come back to it like a year later.
There you go. And you've got a first, I have kept it stripped back for that very first demo, but just to show you how fantastic these dies are and how you can create, and these are unusual shapes. These are not shapes that you'd find in your craft stores, in your card shops or anything like that, but absolutely beautiful. And again, I've kept it stripped back, very basic for the first one, and we'll move on to some more in a minute. I'm going to show you those black and white concepts. I'm just going to tidy this area up if you don't mind, and then I'll come back to them.
Before you tidy, I've got a couple of questions that I'm going to ask you.
Fire away.
Actually 3.
Go on then.
Oh, no, I'll ask you the 2 and then I'll answer the 3rd. So Kathy says, any tips on how to deal with the glue that gets on the edges of intricate pieces? We have touched on that, but we can obviously tell you again that you need to go, well, if you go for this collection, problem solved, isn't it really? Because it's the dotty tape pen you need.
Dotty tape pen, absolutely. On any intricate die cut, your dotty tape pen probably would be the first choice that I'd go to. However, Ben, do you know the fine tip applicators?
Oh, yes.
Wherever they've gone. Because there isn't one here. But the fine tip applicator with tacky glue inside has got a really precision nib, which means you can get in and stick into those areas. But for clean, oh, look at John.
Here he comes, look. To your rescue.
You didn't do the wave. You didn't do the wave or the thumbs up.
He's dressed like the milk tray man today as well.
Yay! He does, doesn't he?
He does, doesn't he?
He does, yeah, absolutely.
And all because the lady loves fine tip glue applicators.
They'll be begging us to send him on next. But just calm it, Ben.
Yeah, calm. Sorry.
Calm it.
It's not John. It wasn't John at all.
Now, this is your fine tip applicator. Comes in 2, a pack of 2, and you're going to use tacky glue. I use tacky glue in one. I've got one of my clear glues in the other one as well. So you can use whatever kind of glue in there, but it's got this precision nib, which means it's really good for things like your intricate dies. But if you want my honest opinion, we've put the best deal together with that dotty tape pen, because the dotty tape pen keeps it glue free, smudge free. You know, there's no of those glue gubbins coming through there. So yes, is that all right for the question?
That's good, but there's more questions coming now. So
come on then. No, that's fine.
Quickly, Karen. So Eleanor's asked what you use to stick the sentiments down. I mean, you used the Xyron, didn't you?
Yes, I did use the Xyron.
Potentially again use your
dotty tape pen again. Yep, use your dotty tape pen, and also your fine tip applicator with your glue in as well. Absolutely. Yeah.
And one more, Angela says, what tool did you use to put the jewels on?
What tool did I use to
Didn't you just use your poke?
It's my poke tool.
It's a poke tool?
Yeah, my poke tool. Yeah, it's my poke tool.
Oh,
yes.
For those of you who are fairly new, so obviously you can pick up like the poke tools from us. Debbie's got like a snazzy, finazzy one. Snazzy finazzy.
A special finazzy one, yes, yes it is. But we do sell, again, let me grab my poke tools. Keep dwindling though, mine, Ben, keep dwindling. I don't know if we've got them still on offer, but we've got poke tools that come in a pack of 2, and they have like a rubber tip over. As if by magic, there you go.
John is on fire today.
He is on fire today. Yeah, there's your pack of 2 pokey tools. Come on, of course, in your corporate colour, but they do have, for me, a very safety measure, because they've got the rubber cap on.
Yes.
We call it rubber cap on the top, which protects, so you don't stab yourself. Mine doesn't have one, so I keep stabbing myself with mine, Ben. Hence why you should grab hold of a set of 2, and you can always have one on your craft table, one in your craft bag, so you never lose them. Although, does anybody else lose pocket tools like I do?
So you want to grab a load, basically?
Yes.
And one more question, which I can answer from Debbie, who says, what is today's free gift, or have you shown today's free gift? I have, but I can show it again. The £10 free gift, which of course you will get with this collection, is this beautiful lavish lace embossing folder. See what we did there? Because you've got your intricate interlaced dies, then you've got a beautiful lace embossing folder as well, so that will work rather nicely. And don't forget, not just that, because you're spending £50 or $50 with this collection, you'll also get your Crafter's Purple Tri-Blend brush pen too. That is included. They automatically go into your basket, so make sure you get shopping, because the prices are a-dropping. We're at 30% of the stock gone on this collection. Let me just quickly show you all of the beautiful dies that you're going to get. Remember, you've got that new technology allowing you to cut through 2 pieces of cardstock, but again, look at these beautiful dies that you're going to get. It is all about that delicate pattern, that lace detailing, so it literally looks like your cards are lace, and you've got all of the different frames here as well, whether you want to just create the most exuberant card, add a sentiment on top of there, amazing. If you want to just use these as your panels, you can do. There's so many different ways to be able to use these collections. That's your Floral floral lattice. We've got 2 heart shapes in this collection as well. This is the one that Debbie was using just a few moments ago, the decadent hearts. I just think these are going to be used for those, those special occasions, wedding cards particularly. I think these will be absolutely perfect for, for creating those dimensional layers and those layering panels. You've then got, and I hope I'm saying this right, the resplendent rondure. Is that good? We'll go with that.
What I say.
Is it?
So I had a look at it the other day. I was like, what on earth? I can't say the word. Resplendent.
Resplendent rondure.
Rondure.
Rondure. We'll go with that.
Beautiful name. Beautiful
It is
name.
a beautiful name.
For a beautiful dye, may I add.
Yeah, absolutely. And I love the fact as well that you've got, more sort of rectangular sort of frames, sort of more square frames in there as well. And that one's so very different once again, with loads of floral elements and the swirls going on there too. This one here, your floral fretwork, just reminds me of one of those like really fancy mirrors of yesteryear. But if you look in again, you've got all of the detail going on with the swirls on the outside. You've got the fretwork going on the inside layers as well. And again, you can see just if you're using all of the different elements, how these work absolutely beautifully together. The other 2 collections that you're going to get, which I haven't got the boards for, but I can show you some finished cards. You've got your entwined hearts, and then also your fancy filigree. And do you know what I love? Again, I know we saw some finished samples earlier on, but I always have in my mind that these have sort of got to be, you've got to use your gilding waxes. These have got to be quite sort of serious, sort of quite brooding colours. You know what I mean? But actually, you can see cards here where we've used those lighter colours, those more brighter colours, showing that actually you can use these for all sorts of occasions, for all sorts of people as well. And you're going to have so much fun with them. If you're looking at all of the detail and going, there's no way I could make a card like that, absolutely you could, because you get all the dies to be able to create that detail. It's just a case of you choosing the cardstock you want to use, choosing the paper that you want to use, layering it all up, and very quickly, boom, you have created some of the most detailed cards I think you'd ever wish to create. 30% of the stock is gone. So if you want to grab those, make sure you get them now, because it's a very busy Thursday. One other thing I will say, you also get your glue tape pen with that collection. However, lots of you are filling up your baskets to try and move up to that sort of next level to get the next free item in your basket. So one thing you might want to think about popping in are the water reactive ink pads that we've popped into the show as well. A lot of you are going for this too, actually. You're loving the colour palette that we've put together here, and this is a nice way, as I say, to build up towards that free shipping in the US, potentially moving up over that £100, $100 threshold, and getting yourself that cute little tote bag as well. 50% of the stock of these have gone. It's a great saving. It's, pretty much a half price deal if you're platinum. We're bringing these to you in your water reactive colours. So you're going to get the grasshopper and the spring meadow. You've also got your, there she is, Frosty Jade. Ooh, Frosty. You've also got your baby blue, and we're going to bring you the baby pink, also your pink tulip, I should say, and the pale fig. Now, £15.92 or $19.12 for those. And actually, a lot of you have also spied on the website that we've put together a collection of Centura Pearl cardstock for you too, in a whole host of colours that I think will work absolutely beautifully with this collection. We've matched up the colours pretty much of your water reactives, and guess what? Whilst this is flying out of the door, half of the stock of the water reactives have gone, half of the stock of your Centura Pearl also gone. You're going to get 60 sheets in total in 10 wonderful colours. There's that lavender, there's the baby blue, again matching up with the colours within the ink pad collection. You've got 10 sheets of lilac, 10 sheets of mint, the baby pink, and then lastly that gorgeous green gold. £12.45 for 60 sheets of our Centura Pearl cardstock, $21.81 if you're platinum, and double points on all of that as well. Now, another thing, isn't this great? We're helping you to build up your baskets, get close to that free shipping, and also getting more of those freebies in your basket too. The sentiments. or the one sentiment that we've seen so far that Debbie used is from this collection, the Gemini Mini Expressions collection. Really lovely collection. Again, if you've taken advantage of the Gemini mini deal that we've had on recently, where you get the machine and then you get the extra folders and shim and tote bag for free, then you'll definitely want to grab these anyway, because these are going to work perfectly for you. But as we've seen, they fit beautifully with your interlace collection too. You've got the 2 dies, so you can create that background if you like, and then pop on your sentiment on top, or you can use them individually. It's entirely up to you, but look at all of the different sentiments we've got for different occasions. I love that one. I don't think well, I suppose I must have seen it before. It's a girl. It's a boy. So beautiful. You're going to get on top of that on your special day. You've got best wishes just for you, with sympathy. Again, hopefully one that you don't have to use that often, but it's always good to have those kind of sentiments within your collection. You've got special friend, thank you so much, and then thinking of you. Oh, and another one, sent with love. It's a lovely, lovely collection, 22 elements in total, and again, getting ever so close to that free shipping if you're popping all of these items into your basket. £37.73 is your platinum price, or $52.46. But that's a perfect pairing to go with your interlace dies, to go with your Centura Pearl, and to go with your water reactive ink pads as well, which loads of you are doing. A few comments coming through. It's certainly a busy show. Anita says, I've been a customer for years, but I'm new to Crafters TV. I'm loving every second. New addiction? Well, it will be. Once you've watched, you can't stop. So it's lovely to have you with us, Anita. Loving the little glue bottles, says Mary Jo. They are so handy. And Sandra is saying the free gifts have been really good right through the birthday event. Sarah Kay is loving the details of the dies, just incredible. And Lakieta says so many elements in this collection will make creating unique and versatile cards easy, and that is the point. We've got a few more questions coming in, but I feel like we need to get started on another demo, and as Debbie is taking us through the demo, I shall fire some questions her way. What are we going to look at next, Debbie?
I'm going to show you the black and white concepts for a demo.
Yes.
I want to show you that versatility. I was trying to say to you, no, not yet, Bet, but you weren't listening. Bet, I'm just showing you the black and white concepts that we have, and we have these made specially up just to show you that versatility that you can create using these gorgeous dies. So you've seen me do something very similar. This is just one of the other designs, and again you can have it either portrait way or landscape way. It depends on how you want to have that, and again either way it looks, I got it wrong way around, and that's the best, that's the right way, or landscape like I said. So either way it looks really beautiful, and then you can start to have a little bit of fun, because you can make things like your shaker cards.
Oh yeah, huh?
So that's a gorgeous shaker card, and again all the elements there, and you can see the kind of different things that you can do. So that was that love heart that I just started with, and instead of using the small love heart to go on the top, we've just used it to create an aperture. Again, really versatile. So lots and lots of different ways that you can use it. I love this one. It's almost like a floating card.
Oh, yeah.
Again, you can have it either way, whether it be a tenfold or a standard way of opening it up. Put some acetate behind the back of there, and you can create this beautiful aperture design, and then all the extra elements to layer up, which again looks really fabulous. Again, we saw a finished sample with this, but this is just beautiful. I love the idea of creating your own spinning characters, and perhaps maybe use one of your little cute characters with these.
That would be
a
bit of
contemporary
mashup.
and cuteness together.
I love that.
Yeah, so again, really lovely, because you're able to cut through and create your apertures with these, and then that lovely decorative element. So then we can move on to things like just your standard fold back cards. So a nice fold back card. Of course, you could use that as a reversed easel should you wish to do so, because that's where a reversed easel comes from a fold back.
Yeah.
It's just that you put a stopper there, and there you've got your lovely reversed easel. So there's a couple of ways that you can use that particular design. One of my favourites, the K card. So if I get this the right way around, right way around, girl. That's it. There we go. You ready?
Yeah.
Ta-da!
Well, hey! Oh, I love that.
Now we do tutorials on this, but if you've got the Ultimate Pro, can I just tell you that the K card tutorial is in the Ultimate Pro. So if you're one of those people that have got an Ultimate Pro and it's been sat in your corner for years gathering dust, get it out, because inside your instruction booklet you're going to be able to make this one really easily. So that's the gorgeous K card. Then we've got a lovely, I love this one. This is a different version of a K card, but look at this one. Just look how gorgeous that is. So on the front panel, let me just bring it closer, and then bring it out. It's almost like hidden in there, that panel. Can you see? Let me just bring it back out again. Isn't that beautiful?
Oh, yeah, okay.
Again, really lovely.
This
and then
is
what
so
about
clever.
things like your easel cards?
Yes.
So you're going to be able to create easel cards with them as well. So we're going to do one of these demos coming up in the show as well. And then things like gift boxes, not just card making. So you've got your gift boxes. And what a lovely gift box that looks on top of there. But this one, look at this piece. Look at this.
Oh, that's a work of art, that.
Oh my, have you ever seen one so big?
No.
It's huge. It's absolutely huge, this box. Gorgeous. It could be a light up box if you want. Mine's covered in plastic, don't ask. It's just to protect the box. Let me just move that out of the way for a time being. But look how big that box is. So it could be a light up box.
It's a big one.
It is a big one. Or it could be a gift box. It could be absolutely anything you want it to be, but because the size of these dies are really substantial as well, and again, create your aperture in there and then put some vellum and then add your decorative panel on. So many ways that you can use it. Let me just stuff my plastic back in there.
Oh yeah, make sure you shove it in, yeah.
Let me go. There we go. But that's just some of the ways that you can use them. Don't forget, go and check our lovely Crafters Companion page out there. Our design team members are always sharing their makes with what they make with the, with the products that they get to use to create our gorgeous, designs that we bring and samples that we bring. So you can always join that group and get that extra tutorial, because sometimes lovely members on there share their creations, share their makes, which I just think is fabulous. So Ben, I'm going to get ready for the next demo. See what I did there? And I'm going to throw back over to you, Milo.
Thank you so much. So many elements in this collection, says Lakieta. It will make creating unique and versatile cards easy. So delicate and intricate, says Carol Guy. CC does it again. And thank you, Debbie, says Darlene Bulk on Facebook. Your demos twisted my arm and I purchased the collection of dies. Evelyn says, I love all these pretty dies. So many options for cards and boxes. As you've just seen, I love it when we see the concept suite, because it just puts in your mind all of the different ways that you can use these, and actually how you can grow with a collection like this as well. If you are a brand new crafter, if you've just signed up today to Club Inspire and you're looking for your first purchase and you're loving the look of these, you will be able to create cards like that we're showing you here, and then you've got a set which will then grow with you as you become more confident and you learn more in your paper crafting. Beth just saying, I've got the Ultimate Pro and both the USB on the way, and Kaz saying, I really, really like seeing that concept suite. 40% of the stock has now gone, so you do need to be swift. Just to say as well, I think we're still having a few technical issues on Facebook, so if you are still trying to watch us there and it's freezing and jamming up, best thing to do is go to our website. You can watch there and shop, of course, or you can head on over to YouTube, where I know lots of people are watching right now. So YouTube or our website seem to be the place to go today. Facebook is not happy for some reason. I think it keeps just like...
Apparently, Ben, apparently it's me keep doing this with my hands and talking about my schnazzy poke. Well, they can hear you talking about my schnazzy poking tool. So it keeps pausing, so apologies. I think we're going to restart it all. So just not the show. Let's just get that right, not the show. So if you are over on YouTube, don't worry, we're not restarting. But yes, I've seen, apparently there's
What, it's freezing with you doing that?
There's me doing this.
Little Charleston.
Yeah.
Well, it could have frozen on something worse than that, couldn't it?
Exactly.
Let's be honest. Right, just a couple of questions coming in.
Yep.
Before we move on, Sarah K, not our Sarah K, another Sarah K says, Debbie, what thread would you use for the dangly heart card?
Ooh, easy.
Yeah.
So something with invisibility, I'm going to say. So do you know you can get those cottons that are like clear? You could use that and it looked like a real floating like butterfly or element going
invisible
there.
cotton?
Yeah, invisible
I've never
cotton.
seen it.
Have you ever seen invisible cotton? Boom, boom. That was such an old dad joke. Oh, remind me, I've got something in my bag for you later.
Have you?
I have.
Whoa!
I have. When I went to, when I had a little stint in Blackpool,
yes,
I found, there was a lovely young man coming along when I was on the beach.
Really?
Sounds like he's going round a dodgy storyline here, but I promise you it's not. And
Right.
he was coming round and he'd lost his original job through the COVID situation.
Okay.
So he was trying to make some money and he published a joke book. And I said, I'm not really into telling jokes, but I know a man who does. So I've bought this joke book from him, and it's my little gift for you, Ben. So it's probably full of dad jokes, and you know he's full of them already, but remind me, it's in my bag in the car. I forgot to give it to you.
That's really kind. Maybe I can have a look at it and then do some of the jokes in launch party.
Yeah, definitely.
Are you guys up for that?
That sounds like a good deal.
Oh, thank you.
You're quite all right.
That's really sweet of you. Oh.
I haven't looked at it, so I don't know how good or bad they are.
Oh.
I don't know how clean or dirty they are, because for all I know, there could be anything in there. But it looked really fun, so I thought, and it were helping him out as well.
Well, to be honest with you, they can't be any worse than the ones I've already told, can they? So, and just one quickly before we move on, Angela says, what kind of paper can we use with our water-reactive pads?
With water-reactive ink pads for premium results, watercolour cardstock, but you can also achieve, and I'm going to show you right now actually, because I'm going to use one of the water-reactive ink pads. You can also use stamping card as well.
Okay.
You could use craft card, because you can distress craft card as well. But if you want to create water-based techniques with the ink pads, then watercolour cardstock is going to give you that optimum results by using watercolour cardstock. But you can do a lot with the water-reactive ink pads. For premium, go for the watercolour cardstock.
All good stuff. Keep the questions coming in, because honestly, as much as we're here to demo the products, we are here to answer your questions as well. Just got a notification that says Kathy Kerr that I'm getting a CC package today. Yes! The rectangular die would make a beautiful frame on a scrapbook page, says Joy. And our Rachel says, I really did have a belly laugh at that one. Oh, the joke. Thank you, Rachel. That's why you're one of my faves. Let's not say my fave, because I get in trouble. Thank you. Let's get into another demo, though. What are we going to look at?
So, I'm going to use the Resplendent Rondio.
Oh, brilliant. I think.
I hope that's right.
It was what I've been saying.
I know, yeah, I'm going to go with that one. But again, this is a beautiful style die, more of a squarer feature, this one, but a really lovely die. And again, it comes in that same concept, and I'll do it behind my white card so you can see it a bit better, where you can create either your mat or your card base using the outer die. You've got the decorative element, and all of these, every single one of these dies, although it creates a decorative element, it creates a cutout decorative element, apart from the inside. So if you wanted more solid feature, you would leave it on the inside there. This will cut out and this will stay intact. However, if you add this one into it, it will cut out another little circle and also cut out a lovely what's that word?
Oh, aperture.
Yeah, aperture.
Frame.
That one.
Detail.
Scallop. That's my finger action there. Scallop.
Oh, that means scallop, does it?
I was doing that for you.
Yep.
So that cut out a lovely scallop one as well. And of course, the other die too, if you were going even further in, would also cut out yet another aperture and another little piece that you could then build up on. So you could do like some multi-layers. It's a bit like a nesting die as well, this one.
Yeah.
You see what I mean about these dies? They're so versatile. There's lots and lots of ways that you can use them. What I'm going to do with it then is I'm going to create an easel card.
Beautiful.
I'm going to do an easel card. Now I'm going to use, and I'll leave those there for a time being, I'm going to use this particular one, again, because it's the new technology that we have here at Crafters Compact.
It is.
You can cut through two pieces because it's not quite a multimedia die, but it isn't a thin metal die, which means that a lovely intricate die, and something this intricate on a normal, like if you've got a normal thin metal die, wouldn't cut through two pieces. You'd probably, struggle to get through those two. But with this one, it's going to be absolutely fine. So what we're going to do is, we're going to cut out those two first. Now then, could I be cutting some other pans? Because I'm using my big one. And I want to try and get as many demonstrations in as super possible as I can. Now, I've got some more... Not going to apologise.
Oh,
I've got some more beautiful... beautiful... Do you recognise where this one's from? Do you recognise this one?
Was this all as of Sunday?
Yes. Yes, absolutely.
I wasn't here Sunday, obviously, and I know how busy that show was. And I'm pleased that we've got certain elements of that busy show coming up later on, haven't we?
And this is the blue. Do you the blush and blue? Is that what they called this?
Blush and blue.
Blush. Wait a minute. Blush and blue.
Oh, not blush and blue.
No.
Blush and blue.
Blush and blue, yes. So I'm going to pop those on there. I think we might have still got some of those in, but again, if you want to be quick, go and head over, because I'm not sure how much will be left by the time we get to that launch party, and I'll probably get told off for using it in this show. But hey ho, I love that card pack. Let me just tell you, I'm starting already to get a little bit shaky because my purple one is already running low. I've been using it left, right, and centre on practically everything I've been doing just recently.
There's less than 100 left, Debbie.
Of
less
the
than
blush and
100
bloom.
left of the blush and bloom.
And we're not even sure when they're going to be next in, are we? That's what they've told us, haven't they? With you know, the current situation that we're still in.
I think the tip for birthday has literally been, if you see something you like, grab it whilst.
Yes.
You know what I mean? Grab it straight away and don't hang around, because stuff is. I've never seen it so busy. I've never seen it so busy.
No, I know, it's been crazy, hasn't it?
And when we're talking about stocks of under 100, I mean, that's potentially gone in a matter of seconds, isn't it? So
yeah, absolutely.
get online and grab it.
Now, can you see, Ben? This is 300 GSM pearlescent cardstock.
Yeah.
And it's cut through 2 beautifully. So I'm going to peel off those 1 and 2. Now, on a normal standard die, it wouldn't be able to do that.
No.
So that's that new technology covered. So for me, not time wasting. That's the wrong one. What's the time saving?
Time saving, yeah, time saving.
Yeah, is that the right word I'm looking for?
I love the game of guess what Debbie's trying to say.
Oh, I know, because in my head it sounds clear, but it doesn't sound right.
Oh, do you mean more? No.
Less time die cutting, more time creating. I'll go with that one.
I've not heard that one before. I like it though. Less time, what is it?
Less time die cutting,
Yeah,
more time creating. Yeah, because you can cut these multiple layers out.
Less faff, more fun.
Yes. Now, the first piece comes out ultra clear. The second piece, you're just going to have to... Now, Michelle calls it weeding, doesn't she?
Weeding?
I like that word. Yeah, she calls weeding. I call it poking.
Oh,
because
I
we
like
poke out with this pokey tool, don't we?
Yeah, but I can understand why she's saying
yeah,
weeding.
because you're just taking out... no, you're not taking out the weeds. That's wrong.
Taking out the weeds?
Taking out the bits.
Taking out the trash?
Taking out the trash.
There's not too many bits to pop out either. When you consider that it's just cut through.
All. And do you know what you could do to speed it up?
What?
Use your die cleaning brush.
Die cleaning brush.
Yeah, die cleaning brush would make it speed it up a little bit. But for me, I don't mind this bit. Well, she says that.
Do you have a snazzy die cleaning brush as well?
I have a snazzy die. Somebody who pokes all my bits out for me when I go out demonstrating.
Oh dear.
Up at Garforth, if Carol's watching. Carol from Garforth. God love her.
So you have someone who does it for you? Do you really?
I have an assistant when I go to Garforth, yes. Carol does all my poking out of the bits. I just hand her over a poke tool and then she does all that bit for me, because it's not that I'm lazy, it's just, it's not my cup of tea, shall we just say. It's not my cup of tea. It's not, do you know how some people find it therapeutic and all those kind of things?
Yeah. Not for you?
It's not for me. It's not for me. Oh, let me just show you what is for me though. Look at this, 2 pieces again. And again, you could be creating apertures with this, so you could be, I could save those and use those frames for something else. I'm just going to get a little tap. I might speed things up a little bit, so, didn't hear that, did you, Ben? But again, take a look. First layer, look at that first layer. Super cut out. And then all you're going to do, again, is you're just going to poke out all your bits. If I had a die cleaning brush, it'd probably help, to be fair. And Carol's not here, so I can't...
Where is Carol?
Carol is from Garforth.
Oh.
Well, I say she's from Garforth.
Where's that?
She comes to Garforth. Geography's not my strong point.
It sounds Yorkshire-y to me.
It is Yorkshire-y. Wait a minute. I might be wrong with that as well.
Garforth.
Anybody in here a Googly machine?
Johnny's looking. It just sounds like Garforth. Oh.
Garforth. I'm giving it a posh name. Garforth.
Garforth. Oh, it's near Leeds. West Yorkshire. See? I was right. Yorkshire.
I knew it was Yorkshire after all.
Of course.
Of course I did, being a Yorkshire girl. I knew those things. It's just I haven't been up for ages. So I'm hoping once you know, things are back to proper normal, shall we say, because it's not proper normal just yet. But once it's gone back to proper normal,
you'll be there.
I'll be there.
I'm going to visit Garforth as well now, because producer Johnny's just said he's read me the first line of what it says about Garforth.
What does it say
Garforth
about Garforth?
has plenty of nice pubs. I'm there. I'm sold. Sounds like a good place to be.
Oh dear, you little comic boys.
That's not even a joke.
It's not a joke. It's the truth.
That's the truth. That's what it says. And Johnny, up for a road trip? Yeah.
Now, you can see they're coming out. You just, like I said, the second piece, you just have to give them a little, you know, prize out with your poker tool or your die cleaning brush. However, I do want to cram in a bit more, and I've just seen the time, and I'm thinking, I ain't even got 2
No, halfway through nearly.
And I said to Johnny, I've got 5 lined up. I'm going to get all 5 done. So what I'm going to do is, I'll just do one of these, because I've done a little bit of a... Oh, I'm forgetting this piece. silly old me. Let's get that one out. There you go. So they've cut those out beautifully. Let me move all my dies over there. In fact, Debbie, a bit of housekeeping, get those ready. Right, so we've got a few bits there. I'm going to save those for a little bit later and put my card together. What I'm going to do is bring in little ink dabber.
The Dauber dabber.
One of my water reactive ink pads. Now, you can choose. Obviously, I've gone for a blue that will match. What on earth has gone off? Who's been at this ink pad?
What?
It looks a bit dirty.
Oh.
Looks a little bit dirty. But because I've gone for a blue that kind of matches, I've gone for a midnight colour. But there is a lovely baby blue. That would look really nice. And all I'm just doing is giving it a little bit of a distressed edge.
Okay.
Distressing the edge, Ben. So depending on your colour, and those colours that you've got in that bundle, yes, they're lovely colours, them as well. So just choose your papers around those as well if you're gonna go for those today. But they're absolutely fabulous. There's lots of things you can do with our water reactive ink pads. This just being one, and we do have lots of online tutorials. And again, just look back at some of the shows, and you'll see how you can use them, because you can, believe it or not, paint with them as well. Would you believe that, Ben? You can paint with them.
Oh, paint.
Paint, what did you think I said?
I thought you said you can pay for them. I was thinking, well, you definitely pay for them. We're not giving you them for free. But you can paint with them.
You can paint with them. So do you know this that's left over here?
Yes.
You can pick it up with the, I've got one in my bag.
Got a little brush in there, a little, one of your pens.
Yep, look, so I've got my little water brush.
Yep.
Pick that up. I've got a spare piece of paper. Let's just get a spare piece of paper.
That's why I like, I think, working with the water-based products are great, because there's so many different ways to use them.
There is, and that's one of them. So you can paint with them as well, Ben. So for me, the water reactives are an absolutely fabulous one. And again, like I said, you can do all your distress and all that kind of thing with it. But I'm just going to clean that up now, because I've made a little bit of a mess down there.
Just whilst you clear it up, there's a few questions coming in. I tell you what, we'll do all those at the end of the demo.
Yep.
Mary just saying the show is flying by. It is. Patty says, I received my second birthday order last night. This was a box of the Totally Tiffany deals. I need to organise all the new stuff coming in. Mary Kay is saying, the water reactive ink pads are my favourites for blending and distressing. And Gilmore says, dear Santa, I want a pokey tool like Debbie's for Christmas. That's a one-off, that, isn't it?
It is, yeah. I mean, the guy that used to make, well, I don't know if he still makes them, but yeah, a bit bespoke, a little bit of bespoke they are, but they're beautiful, aren't they?
Does anyone who needs a blingy pokey tool, it's you, Debbie.
Oh, I've got one at home that's even more blingy than that. It's absolutely.
Does it light up and flash?
No, it's purple and it's glittery.
It's
that's
purple and what?
Gorgeous one, yeah. That wasn't made though, I bought that. It's purple glittery poker tool, yeah. I love the poker tools. I'm always losing them though, so I have to have many poker tools, that's what I'm saying. Right, Ben. I'm going to pretend now that you've coloured all your three pieces in. So can you see I've got identical pieces? Mm-hmm. That's going to be me base. That's going to be my front. And this one, and I've already scored it, is going to be my easel. So all I've done with that, Ben, is I've brought in my scoreboard, and I'll bring it back in again for you so you can see. There you go. Whew. And then you're going to score. Now, because this is, I mean, when you take a look at the measurement, it's actually about 4.5, just about 4.5 inches. So I've just halved it, hence there. And then what I did was I actually went in about an inch in and just created a little bit of a fold here as well. And I'll just show you why I've done that, because I'm going to make my easel card with this. So I'm going to stick the base, and the reason I've coloured them in is because I wanted them to really be quite striking, and I didn't want to have any gaps and having to mess about. So I've actually covered all four sides.
Yes.
But that's going to sit onto there. But before I do that, Ben, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab me again dotty tape pen for the filigree parts, just on that first little tab. But I'm just going to pop a little bit of solid in that middle bit where it's solid. And then what I'm going to do is I am going to bring in the mat, and I'm going to match that up and literally just sit that onto the top of the other piece. Make sure it's lined up, have a little look at it by eye, and then when you're comfortable with that, give that a little a finger burnish.
Yeah, little finger burnish. Yeah.
And that creates this part that bends up, which is going to be easel. And then on the front panel, I'm going to do exactly the same. So I'm going to put your solid one on there. So I'll pop your solid bit onto the solid part. Only on that bottom half though, so you're not going to go into this section
No.
because I want it just to stick on the base. So again, I'm going to pop that onto there, and then I'm going to get my dotty tape pen, but I don't want it to go all the way around, so I'm going to spread that out a little bit, and then I'm just going to pop that on the bottom part of the panel as well. And again, it's just going in the areas that you want it to go into. And I absolutely love the dotty tape pen. Let me just tell you now, it's one of the ones that I use all the time. And then I'm placing now my front square panel onto the front where that glue is. And again, I'm going to match it up. I'm going to make sure it's in place and on top of each other. So you've got this lovely effect with the easel. And I'm going to put that all the way around. Just lay that flat. So let me just go in there. There we are. And now I've created my beautiful, make sure I've got that the right way around, Debbie, beautiful easel card.
That's so clever.
So you can see now you've got easel, and I'll just turn it that way so you can see it. And it's got that lovely delicate feature all the way around. So for me, that's what I love about these. It's just another way that you can use them.
Yeah.
However, I'm going to bring in, so you saw me cutting a couple out already.
Yeah.
These are going to sit there. So they're going to sit, one's going to sit on the bottom, one's going to sit on this part as well. So I'm going to pop on solid. There we go. And that's going to sit on the inside panel, like so. And I'm going to sit this one on the top, and I'm going to use my dotty tape pen around the edge again. Isn't this paper beautiful? Stop calling it paper, Debbie Robinson.
Card.
It is card. It is card. Construction card. Oh, honestly, what is up with me today? Right, there we go. And I'm going to pop that onto the centre part, like so. So now I've got my front and my inside, but I want a little bit of a stopper. So I'm going to use, and I think I'm going to cut this in half, Ben. So let me grab my scissors.
Do you know what I love about this card so much is the fact that you've made it all from like the do you know what I mean? The dies. You've not like taken a card base to then like apply the frames onto. It's all from the dies.
Yeah, absolutely.
It's so clever.
It is, and that's that. You know, this is the idea behind these dies. When Leanne and the team put these together, it's all about that creativity, that versatility, so that you can get creative with them and use them in multiples of ways. And that's what I love about them. Now I've cut that in half, that part, so that's going to sit in. I've put a foam pad just round the back. I'm going to lift it up where I want it to be, and I'm going to actually match it up with the bottom part there, so it sits and acts as the stopper topper. Stopper topper, is that the word? Stopper
it
topper.
Is now.
It is now, yeah.
It
could go higher if you wanted it to go higher. I'm going to have it a little bit laid back. Mine's going to look chilled and laid back.
Chilled out.
Very chilled out. But what I'm going to do, Ben, is I'm bringing in my small one that I did solid, because again, you can cut two out at one time, not just the one. Oh no, I'll stick with the original. Oh, it's so gorgeous, that cardstock. It's absolutely beautiful. And that's going to sit in the centre, like so. And then I'm just going to decorate this one up, because I think I remember rightly, I didn't put a sentiment in this one, because I thought I was going to leave this and decide what I was going to do with it later. But all I've done is I've used some of my dies to create a little bit of floral.
Oh, gorgeous little butterflies.
A little bit of floral, gorgeous little butterflies. Let me move all those bits out. Do you know, I end up cutting about a multitude of things out and then having loads of bits left over. But let's pop on a little butterfly. So now then.
Whilst you're sticking them on, there's so many chunky glue. There's so many comments coming through. Crafty Becky saying, I absolutely love this collection. It's so versatile. Anita says, I'm going to have so much fun with these dies. I can't wait to get my hands on all of these dies, says Serena. Gemma Wilson says, wow, Debbie, I love that easel. So glad that you've demoed it.
Oh, that's kind. Thank
Laurie
you very much.
says, these dies are a must-have. And Donna says, Ben knows the crafting lingo now and can finish Debbie's sentences. A true hubby. I can, a lot of the time, although someone did say earlier on, a new game for Play Your Crafts Right should be try and finish Debbie. Well, that's it. Kaz says, you should have a new feature on Play Your Crafts Right. Who can guess what Debbie was trying to say? The problem is, Debbie doesn't really remember what you were going to say, so we wouldn't know herself. It was you, though. I was trying to think the other day. It was you that came up with the combination of what was it? Fanazzi.
Not Panaz. Fanash. Oh, I can't remember what I said. I came up with a new word, and I know two words combined, and I can't remember what it was.
Fanastic. Phenomenal and fantastic.
It were two words put together, Ben, and I just honestly, I still can't remember now, let me tell you. I can't even remember now what I said. But I know sometimes I just think, why don't you engage brain before you open your mouth?
No, I love it.
Because I'm just a little bit ditzy sometimes. I'm just going to literally, all I'm doing now, Ben, I'm just literally titivating.
Oh, yes.
Another word, titivating.
Titivate.
However, I could add a little sentiment. I'm just thinking, what little sentiment could I add on there? But actually, I quite like my florals, so I'm going to go.
That's another word I learnt off you, titivate.
Me titivating.
Yeah, and tittle as well.
Tittle?
Tittle I learnt off you, didn't I?
Did I tittle?
We were talking about tittle yesterday. You know the
oh, yeah.
the dot on the top of the I or the J?
Yeah, I thought you were...
Tittle.
Now, I'm going to add a sentiment to it later, but just want to show you, and I'm going to let it dry as well. But there is your little easel card that you can create, and it's got that lovely feature where you've got all of it everywhere, matching all over. And apart from adding my sentiment, Ben, I've got myself a little beautiful card ready to give to someone.
That's my favourite demo of the day so far.
Oh, bless you, thank you.
Oh,
now then, I've seen Michelle's. Let me just
Michelle's
tell you now.
was, I mean, it's
I've just seen, yes, I saw Michelle's earlier. Let me tell you now, I've got a prediction.
What?
I was going to win card of the day.
What?
I was going to win card of the day.
What is?
Michelle's Masquerade.
Oh, the Masquerade one.
It's just beautiful. It's right up my street. Mind you, the thing is, Masquerade is right up my street anyway. It's absolutely beautiful. What is that producer Johnny laughing about in our ear?
No, what I meant to say was, Johnny...
Of the show.
Oh, did I say the day?
You did.
Oh, I didn't mean that.
Best of the show.
Oh, I meant to say it's the best of the show.
Cover your old bases, Ben. Cover your bases.
Sorry,
I'll have you back.
It was a slip of the tongue. Best demo of the show so far. Best demo of the day is Michelle's.
Hey!
Oh!
Hey!
Just while I go and sort out the problems I've just caused, let's give you the opportunity to check out your baskets. Grab this deal. We are at 40% of the stock gone. Grab it whilst we've got it, and make sure you add in those little extra bits and pieces as well, so you can get the free goodies, get closer to your free shipping, and all is good. Oh, I'm going to crown a winner as well in just a few moments' time. Whilst I head to the winners' wall, you check out your baskets. We'll be right back.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% off your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
Make light work of intricate and delicate die-cutting designs with the Pokey Tool from Crafter's Companion. An absolute essential part of any paper crafter's kit, its precise tip has been designed to release the tiniest pieces to reveal your finished results with absolute precision. And to make sure your finished project is perfect, each Pokey Tool has a rubber tip protector, so there's no risk of damaging your die-cutting design or yourself. The Crafter's Companion Pokey Tool is such an essential craft item, we've included 2 in each set, so you'll never be without one. So get your Pokey Tools while you can. Check out our Crafter's Companion website and stock up.
It's our Sweet 16 and you're invited to join our blooming brilliant birthday celebrations.
It's a special birthday for Crafter's Companion and we're absolutely fizzing with excitement. We can't wait to celebrate with you.
From the 11th to the 24th of October, we have got sensational new launches, amazing offers and delicious crafty surprises coming your way.
You're in for a real treat on Crafters TV when a party is in full swing with live fun and amazing crafty treats every day.
There's no need to RSVP, just visit the Crafters Companion website to find out more and get ready to celebrate our sweet 16th birthday.
Yeah, super exciting. Can you believe that we're not almost done, but we're sort of in the final straight of our sweet 16th birthday now, and we've had so much fun, so many more great deals to come as well. So keep watching. Jerry Lynn just saying these dies are amazing. I can't wait for them to get here. And Carol D says, I sent in my order during wake up call, so I'm just soaking up the creativity. I like that. Just kind of, immersing yourself in the creativity and soaking it all up. We've got loads of questions coming through, which we'll tackle in just a second. I do, though, however, want to crown the first winner in this show, winning a prize just for commenting on Facebook. Hey, and that was a task in itself in the last hour, wasn't it? I tell you what, just hands. Carol Carol Guy, congratulations, Carol. We've chosen you to win a prize. So you're going to win an on-the-spot prize now, and you have got yourself prize number, when I'm 64, Carol. Congratulations. We're going to find out what your prize is. Oh, you want some sparkle pens. Yeah. Oh, lovely, Carol. So there you go. Carol Guy, congratulations. Claim your prize by emailing us. Johnny's singing now. Oh, Carol, you have won a prize. Number 64 goes into our champagne bucket. Boop. And I'm going to pop you up on here. You're in the champagne bucket because not only have you won the prize, which you can claim below, but you're into the draw on Sunday to win that Gemini Pro. Carol Guy. Shall I ask some questions from here? Quick fire questions.
Fire away.
I'll do it from here. Actually, can I come round into there?
You can. Just please excuse the mess.
Oh, okay. I just feel like I'll walk round.
Wait a minute. Let me get my best side.
Okay.
Hi! This is so lovely. Oh, I feel like it's been ages, Ben. I feel like it's been ages.
And it? Did you look, by the way, lots of people commenting about how nice your dress is.
Oh, thank you very much.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yes, thank you. That's very kind of you.
New?
No.
Oh.
No. A few weeks old now. Well, a couple of months.
Questions, ready?
Yes.
Debbie, says Pamela, could you use these dies with the foil press?
Yes, you can. Oh, we've got a masterclass next week on foil press with myself and you, I believe.
Yeah.
Is it you?
What
Thursday?
day? Thursday next week? It is.
Yes. See, keeps me in check. So I'll use one. And I'll show you.
Debbie, says Crafty Angie, where are those butterflies from?
Oh, and I've got some more here, and I'm trying to remember because it's the twosome that came in one of the collections, and I don't know if it were a Nature's Garden one or a Sarah Signature one. And for love nor money, I can't remember. My two little butterflies. Look how beautiful they are. They're beautiful butterflies. But they came as two little ones. Can you remember them?
No.
Well.
Let us know on the socials if you know, or if Rachel, if you know.
Is our social media superstar Rachel watching?
Yeah.
She's really good at things like that.
Yeah, Rachel will know. No pressure, Rachel.
I think we're a Nature's Garden one. I think.
We'll find out.
Yes.
Do you need, says Sophie, stronger plates or just the regular ones to use these dies?
Regular plates, absolutely regular plates. Just your normal combination, actually. If you are only going to use one at a time, I would probably not use the magnetic shim. But for normal regular plates, I would say yes, big tick, and multiple layers, so like 2 layers. You won't be able to go any more than that because they're not a multimedia die. It's the in-between. Look at me doing it again. In-between. So it's the in-betweener. No, that's the movie, innit?
I know what you mean.
But you know what I mean. So it's not the thin metal die, and it's not a multimedia die, because a multimedia die is thicker. But these, you can see visibly. Can you see how they're a bit deeper? It's this new technology, a deeper cut. So it means you can cut through deeper materials.
So that's kind of answered Jodie and Sarah's question, because Jodie says she gets confused determining which dies are thin and which are not, and which are multi-purpose.
Yes, so the multimedia ones, they're normally in a more...
like the different colour, aren't they? Rose...
Coppery,
rose
goldy coloured, the normal for a multimedia die. A thin metal die, obviously normally silver, but yes, these are a deep cut one, but you can visibly, when you've got them, you'll be able to visibly see alongside a normal metal die the deepness of them.
And again, we've sort of answered this. I'm really enjoying this side-by-side chat thing going on here.
Have a little swig while
I should have brought mine over. Sarah Kay says, not our Sarah Kay, but would it be a better cut with adding in the metal shim? So would you need, I mean, you don't need to, but could you?
You don't need to, but you can do.
Okay.
If you want to, yeah, you could do. You could add your metal. So you would put your metal shim in, and then your normal combination with your plastic, magnetic and that. But for me, personally, you've seen me doing it today on air. And it doesn't make much difference. They've been designed this way so they can cut through 2 pieces of cardstock very easily. So yes, you can do if you want to. Longevity of your plates, I would say don't, but that's entirely up to you. You can choose what makes it easy for you. It's all about crafting, making it easy for yourself. So you try a bit of trial and error. But for me personally, I don't use my metal shim. You've not seen me use it yet, have you, Ben?
No.
So, oh look, he's come across with it. I've already got mine.
Oh, is that
You've
for
got to come
me?
in now, John.
You are too
Look at him, what's he
sweet.
chewing? Hang on a minute.
It's got a, what are you
got one of
eating?
them cookies? I knew
What you
it.
got?
I knew it. He's got one of them cookies.
Who told you could eat my cookies?
Come on.
Sorry.
Come on.
He's not coming in.
He's got a mouthful. Is what
He's
he's
got-
got.
he's
a
got-
mouthful.
he's got
of
like a,
cookies. He's got crumbs dribbling down the chin.
What do you call that? He's got like a turtleneck, isn't it?
Look at him. He's gone bright red now.
Go. I don't want you to get in the.
Come on,
the,
get in.
go
Get
on.
in. Ready? Oh, John.
I love how he does a
He's
wink.
looking a bit suave over there, isn't he?
Hey.
He's looking a bit suave over there, John.
Cool. They're
I
all.
love that. I love that look. Actually, it's quite a nice look.
I think it takes a certain type of man to be able to pull that off, and I think he does it well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
How tall are you, John?
Oh, hello.
Way up. Bit of gin. 6'2". He's bigger than you.
He is. Yeah.
And you're big.
Well, I am. I'm just over 6 foot with my heels on.
I'm only 5'2".
Oh, yeah?
Can you tell?
No.
Only little.
Oh. Thanks, John.
Thank you, John.
Facebook was broken before, probably broken again now with all the John comments. And just one other comment which has come through, one question, and then I will go.
Yep. Yeah, 'cause I've got demos to do.
Oh, sorry. Dan says, how did they get the panel in the middle of the card, the purple one on her desk? The panel in the middle of the card?
Panel in the middle of the card.
The purple one?
Where?
Which one do you mean? The panel
Come
in
on,
the
tell
middle?
us. You need to tell us what you talk. Purple? You know about the one I'm doing next?
I don't know.
It could be, because I'm doing one that's looked like it's floating in the middle of the card in a minute.
Well, Dan, let us know. Let us know. I'm going to boogie on over there.
Ah.
Have you got another demo to do?
I have,
That was
yes.
fun, though, thanks.
I enjoyed that, yes. Go and take your cup back over there.
I will.
Go on. Thanks.
Right.
We'll have to do it again.
We will. We'll do it again sometime.
Yeah,
You
do
come
it
round
again
my
sometime.
place next time.
Now I'm going to use the Floral fretwork. Say it slowly, Debbie. Floral fretwork. And this one is a beautiful die set. Again, lots of ways you can use it. You've actually got a little bit of inspiration on the front of your packet here, which
Yeah.
I just think's fabulous. But we're going to create, now I've taken some of, do you know the gorgeous Centura pearl that we've got on the show?
Oh, yes.
So this is from the Lilac. And I love this one. And all I've done with this then is I have taken the A4 piece of cardstock.
Yeah.
I have folded it in half.
Uh-huh.
And folded it in half again.
Uh-huh.
Because I'm going to have a little bit of a floating easel going off with this one. So, again, every single one of the dies has got that matte element that could create your aperture. And that's exactly what that is going to do. It's going to create the aperture for me. I've got the decorative panel in there as well. And I'm going to kill two, well, I'm not saying kill bird, two birds. So, kill two birds with one stone. I was going to do it, but I've realised that I want a nice solid one, not with a crease down the middle. So I'm not going to at the time, and I'm just going to come back to that in a moment because I have got a separate piece. However, you've got all these extra pieces, and this is what I love about these dies. And I know when you get them home, guys, I know you're going to love them too because of that versatility of being able to create those extra panels. Each one of those has got an outside die cutting edge, which means you can create mats and layers on absolutely beautiful and build up your texture on the front of your card. But what we're going to do right now is we're going to use this particular piece and I'm going to centralise it. Now it's a little bit easy with this one, Ben, so I'll just open it up for a second. Can you see the outside of the die? You've got two little
Oh, the kissy lips.
I'm going to call them bumps.
Bums?
Bumps.
What?
Bumps.
Oh, bumps.
What did you think I said?
Bums.
Bums? No, bumps.
Where?
Little deer. Deer?
Deer.
I literally went back to Barnsley then. Deer.
Deer.
There. Can you see these little bumps? They're going to sit on my, because this isn't an edgeable. This is not, but I'm creating it.
Yeah.
Create an aperture in the centre because I want my thing to float in the middle. Ooh. Yep. There we go. Can you see?
Got you. Yeah.
Perfect. Right, so I'm going to hold it down again, bit of low tack tape. So, because it keeps moving off me little, let me show I've got that in. There we go. Perfect. And then again, I'm just going to pop this in. Now, literally, again, this is just one piece I'm cutting through, so I don't really need to put, pile it up too much there with pressure-wise. So I'm just going to pop through my normal dye combination. Let's pop that in.
Is the Centura Pearl solid core or white core, says Sophie?
White core. Yes, because it's white on one side, pearlescent on the other. So it's like a bit of a twosome there, like a bit of a twosome cardstock. But it's absolutely beautiful because it's coated, it's that beautiful pearlescent. It's got that lovely high sheen and shine to it, which I adore. I love Centura Pearl. A cardstock that I use a lot, is what I'm going to say. Ben, I nearly called you John then.
Still thinking of John in his turtleneck?
Yeah, it's still in my hair. It's still in my eyeballs. It's still in my eyes.
It's your eyeballs.
It's still in my head. It's still in my head is what I'm coming with. Now, this is how you create... How you're going to create this lovely easel part. However, at the minute, I've got a little bit of because it is the pearlescent on this side and then the white on this side.
Yeah.
So I have actually got a little piece of cardstock. I'm not gonna lie.
Gorgeous.
It's just beautiful, this cardstock.
Like it's meant to be.
Almost like it's meant to be. And I've just taken off a quarter of an inch. Now, the measurement, if you are measuring from the A4 and you're doing it in the way that I've just done it, the panel that I've created for this one is 8. In fact, Debbie, look what you're measuring a bit card with. You're like, Debbie, 8 by 5.5, and that sits perfectly onto the inside of my panel there. Right, so what else do I need, Ben? I need some acetate. Do we have some acetate on the show?
I don't think we do actually.
Do we not?
But we certainly got acetate on the website, and I think we've got it in our 3 for 2 core deals as well. So do have a check. .co.uk, crafterscampaign.com.au. Just to say as well, sorry that the Facebook feed has gone again. John has officially broken Facebook. It was the turtleneck. A few of you saying, or someone said that you should be on the front cover of one of those, like, those steamy romance novels.
Yeah, he's got that look about him, hasn't he?
Oh, Auntie. I always think that when I look at John.
Oh dear. Right, so I'm just popping my panel onto the inside of there. Now, of course, you could do a little bit more matting and layering, but I just thought this looked quite nice alongside the white. I thought it was quite a nice striking. Sometimes doing too much matting and layering can take away from your card, so I think that gives it its own frame, and I quite like how that piece, plus it brings out that little white element in there as well. Now, the acetate that I've done is I cut a piece, and if I remember rightly, I'm just going to take this out. I remember cutting this to 8 by 5. I did 8 by 5 in heavyweight acetate. We've got loads of this on the website, and I've popped some red liner tape, because what this is going to do is sit on the inside. If I just show you, it's going to create myself this little floating element. Can you see there? So I can add the second part when I've done my die cutting of the next bit. It's going to sit there and float in the centre, if that makes sense.
Yes.
Yep. So I'm just going to attach that there, Ben. So I'm going to open that up for a second. I'm going to bring up my poker tool and peel off my acetate. And
just to say, so you get 4 dies within each of the interlace, and you do, because Eleanor's asking, do you get like the outer die? So you get the outer die, don't you? You get your main frame and the 2 smaller frames inside to make up the 4 within each of the bundles.
Yep, and they're all separate as well, so they all cut out separate.
Yeah.
Have you got the boards? Do they show you the boards? Yeah. So we'll be able to show you the boards in a moment to show you exactly how they come, because they really are phenomenal dies, they are. So what I'm just going to do, Ben, is I'm just going to lay it flat for a second, and before I actually put that down, I'm just going to make sure I've got it onto the inside of my fold. Just take your time with this bit before you actually, because I've got red liner tape on, and if you don't get it right in first place, it's going to make life a little bit difficult for me, and I didn't think that one through when I was making this last night. But again, don't worry, just get it lined up onto the line, there we go, and then spread that out. Seal that down, and I've got that lovely floating element, and I'm just going to give it an extra little burnish just by holding that into place, bringing in my burnishing tool and give it that little crease. And again, it just gives another little element of Creativity. Can you see now?
It's really clever.
It's almost like a glass effect around the back. Right, I'm going to put that to one side for the time being. And what I'm going to do now is bring in yet more of that beautiful cardstock, the pearlescent lilac, but there's lots of colours on there. And you could be cutting 2 panels out in one go. Actually, I might do it on that one. I could get away with it, but the trouble is I don't want the crease line there. Yeah, so I'm going to go with that one. Twittering to myself again, Ben. Now I'm going to hold that down again, low tack tape. Ooh. I'm going to keep it solid this time. So, do you know how I've been cutting out and creating myself little extra panels?
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to. I'm going to create myself 2 for the price of 1 because, of course, it will cut through 2 pieces. This is white stamping card that I'm using here. So I'm going to hold that down. How are we doing for time? Oh, yeah, should be
half an hour. And that answers the question again for Sophie Louise, who says, will these dies cut heavyweight cardstock?
Oh, yeah, absolutely. This is 300 GSM, so that's 600 GSM right there.
Yeah.
On an intricate die as well, because it's got lovely intricacy around the outside, which normally wouldn't be able to do on a normal die, on a thin metal die. That's this technology that we've got with these fabulous dies.
And Kathy wants to know what type of acetate you've been using, or what is best for this type of card?
I used Heavyweight.
Yeah.
Say it then. I used heavyweight cardstock for this one. And then I was looking for my spare piece. What did I do?
What do you need?
It's all right. I've got it here. It's because I moved it over. I moved my scrap piece over here.
Just to say as well, if you like the Centura Pearl, you do get the lilac in the bundle we've got on the show. Green gold, baby pink, mint green, baby blue, and lavender are the other colours that you get in that bundle, which lots of you are grabbing. I'm not surprised. It's gorgeous, our Centura Pearl, isn't it?
I honestly love the Centura Pearl. It's something that you can make card bases with, boxes with, die cut into. You can stamp and eat and emboss onto it as well, as daft as it sounds. You could do things like your shaving foam techniques onto Centura Pearl. A lot of people didn't know that, but you can.
I did not know that.
And you get a beautiful effect with the shaving foam onto some Centura Pearl. If I ever get to do my shaving foam technique again, I will show you exactly how you can create that. So, literally, all I'm going to pull that back now is, and obviously I've only used 1 piece here, but look how gorgeous and clean that cuts out. I could have done 2 if I wanted, because that's done it quite easily. And again, this is the beauty. I'm showing you as well how clever the Gemini is, because it's cut 2 pieces, 1 piece, 2 pieces, and 1 piece, all on the same platform.
Yep.
I mean, that just shows you the power of the Gemini.
Absolutely.
And of course it shows you the power of these gorgeous dies that are this fabulous technology that we've got. And I say we, the royal we. I'm not going to lay claim that I've created it because I haven't. But the royal we being Leanne and her fabulous team, along with Sarah as well. So yeah, they just come up with all these sensational ideas and this technology that I know Leanne, goes to a great deal of time and trouble to get right. And, the whole team do. So absolutely fabulous. So I'm just poking out my second piece. Again, like I said, if you want to do it with the metal, by all means do, but be careful because this is the modern technology when it comes to a deeper cut die. So it does mean that, when you are using it in that form, just be careful of your platform. Don't go too mad too soon. Oh, look at all that. Looking beautiful already.
There you are.
Look how gorgeous that is. That is just
the detail's
beautiful.
Amazing, isn't
and the detail is amazing. And of course, you can then take this one in and you could cut out a complete frame so you could use it. And that'll create a purple one of those. Yeah. But it will also create a beautiful filigree effect around there. However, I want a solid one for this one. So I'm going to purposely leave that as it is, Ben. Right, so I've got my lovely die cut. I've used, if I may just show you again, these fabulous sentiments.
Oh, they are flying out the door as well, by the way.
I'm not surprised. So, and again, I've not used my mat, sorry. I call it a bubble all the time. I've not used my mat because I just wanted to use it and pop it inside this one because I think this looks absolutely gorgeous in itself. And I've popped it on some foam pads. So again, I'm going to peel those off. I'm going to pop that into the centre, and I've used Centura Pearl to cut it out in matching, so it's the lilac matching there, and that best wishes. In that script's just absolutely beautiful. It's
matches
gorgeous.
perfectly.
It really does match it perfectly. I've got a little stopper. More foam pads. And again, just placing that on because that's going to act as my stopper for my easel as well. I've cut myself a little strip here and just popped some gems on.
Beauty.
Because I'm going to bring back in my card base. I'm going to just spread that flat again. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to literally, and again, for this effect to work, I only want it on this bottom half here. Yeah. So when I look at this, and again, you could use a pencil, so turn it over. And if you want to make sure you get it precision and you're not getting glue everywhere else, use a pencil, make life easy for yourself. Use a little pencil mark, centralise it. So I've turned it over so I can visually see it. I'm going to put a little pencil line so I know I don't want to go over there. It's not going to really affect it then. But I know now that I've got my little pencil marks so I know not to go over with my tape into this part because I don't want it on there, Ben. And I am going to use, again, filigree part, dotty tape pen, solid part, a little bit of a dual purpose one here. And that is going to sit now into my floating piece.
Yeah.
And again, just pop that on.
Oh, this is brilliant.
Make sure I've got that nice and level there. There we
Just
go.
to say as well, Beverly, you're saying, do the sentiments that Debbie's using come with the intricate dies? No, they come from the Gemini Mini Expressions collection. I'll show you them in full in a minute, but the details are on your screen now. So you get all of these beautiful 22 elements in total, all these different sentiments, lovely font, and then you get the little die to create the, I'm going to use the word, the bubble behind it should you wish. Obviously, Debbie's not used it on this particular demo, but you do get a second die to create that bubble, that layer, should you want to use that with the sentiment as well.
Now, this cardstock that we've got on, that's literally a handful, works beautifully with that lilac Centura pearl. And again, it just now floats. It's got this lovely floating element, and I'm just going to pop my topper. Stop me. Honestly, the words are just failing me today, Ben. Oh, do you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to use, because this is beautiful floor. Need some gems. Hang on, hang fire. Got some little gems here. I'm glad I carry these around me everywhere. I don't know if you've noticed, but oh no, I've lost a butterfly.
Oh, what are you done?
Oh, where's my butterfly gone? It's flown away.
You done what?
One of my butterfly. Oh, it's there.
A butterfly.
Can't flown away at all. I'm just going to put some little. Sorry, Ben.
That's all right.
Sorry, this is what I'm like at home.
I know. I love it. I love it so much.
Because there's a little floral detail, I'm going to put a little gem onto the inside of my floral pieces here. And again, I've used my gems from the Unky Dories. You know, we've got loads of gems from Unky Dory, haven't we? Nice little section on the Tinternet, I'm going to call it.
Yes,
and then I'm just going to finish off again with, did anybody find out where my butterflies came from?
No, Rachel said, where is it? Oh, my tablet's just playing up now. What is it today with the gremlins?
It is terrible today, isn't it, with these gremlins?
I don't recognise the butterflies, said Rachel, only what they are not.
So what are they not? And it might help me.
They are not. Can you, Rachel, can you list everything that they're not, please, so that we know. And by the way, Diane, I have got your message. We'll come back to the card which you were looking at that you wanted Debbie to talk about in just a few moments' time as well. But come on, that's my favourite card of the show.
So it's a little little floating easel. Little floating easel, Ben.
Certainly prettier than that, Debbie.
Oh, dear me, well saved there, well saved. Little floating easel, and again using that beautiful Centura pearl. And it almost looks like it's like not meant to be there because you can't see me little me little acetate. Let me move it over there. There we go. And using it again beautifully with those gorgeous sentiments. I love that one. That's one of my favourites. I do like that one.
Me love it too. Me love it. Me love it too. Me toss Eugene.
Oh dear. We have way too much fun in this building, let me tell you. Way too much fun.
Rachel says they are not from the Spring is in the Air collection. Lol. Terry Leonel in Tyrrell on YouTube say the butterflies look like those in the vintage lace.
No.
And very quickly, before I forget, so it was Diane who said, how did they get the panel in the middle of the card, the purple one? It's the one on the front right as you see it. So it's the one nearest to you at the front, that
Right,
purple one, I think.
This one?
No, down, bottom
This
one.
one?
That one, I think, yeah.
Ah.
How did you get the panel on that one?
Right, so this is done by Wendy.
Yeah.
And what Wendy's done is simply made a card. So if I just show it you this way, she's done a card base. Can you see here? Card base, snipped it, probably got about a couple of inches here. Another couple of inch of panel, acetate in the middle, and I'm just going to turn it over so you can see it. Acetate it so that it creates the floating card, and then stuck the panel on the front. So that's how Wendy has created that card. So I hope that helps you out there.
Very special. Advent calendar for the butterfly. has been suggested.
No.
No.
No, it's a little pack, the little one and a little mini one, and they sit on my on my windowsill. They sit, oh, look at me, I'm thinking I'm back at home.
It's not from the little Gemini mini dies, is
No.
it? It's not those.
No, I am going to find out and I'm going to post it on my social page, I think. Yeah,
okay.
I think I'll post it on my social page.
If anyone knows, by the way, do let us know, because we're scratching our heads here. I'm going to go through a few items for you in a second, but I just wanted to read this lovely message from Mary Lee, who said, these new dies again show how far ahead of all the other companies Crafter's Companion is. I know anything I buy from Crafter's Companion is the latest technology and will work the way you say it will. Thank you so much.
Aww.
That's from Mary Lee.
That's lovely, Mary Lee. Thank you very much. That's really lovely.
We really appreciate that. And we love the fact that you love all of our goodies as well. Stunning cards, she also says, Debbie. And I love that you can cut 2 layers of the heavyweight card with these dies. I'll try a card like this today after the show. The colours are stunning, says Sharon Horn. My daughter loves purple and lavender. She would go crazy for that card. And I love those large, bold sentiments, says Andrea Brown. Right, I've got so much to recap on. I'll show you the main collection itself, and then we'll just recap on some of the other items, because I tell you what everyone's doing here. Everyone is kind of getting the most out of their basket, getting towards free shipping in the US, and actually picking up the free gifts as well, which I'll recap on in just a second. But this collection is amazing, and you're just seeing it in all its glory with our Debbie right now. The ability to be able to create these beautiful, delicate frames, even, you know, like you've seen, creating like whole cards out of the frames themselves, adding the different layers, adding the different panels to them as well. And you've got the most gorgeous lace design on all of these, from the floral fretwork that you've already seen, right through to the resplendent rondure, which you saw a little bit earlier on. And again, just for those of you who are looking, of course, you've got your outside die cut, then you've got your main frame with all the detailing in, and then 2 inner frames as well. That one is a stunner. You've actually got 2 different heart sets within this collection. That's the first one that you saw earlier on, the Decadent Heart. Again, how beautiful is that? How much detail can you cram into one piece of metal? Our guys really have hit it out of the park once again with this collection. There's that floral lattice. And then there's 2 others within this collection as well, which I can show you as far as cards are concerned. You've got your Entwined Hearts collection, and then you've got the Fancy Filigree. Just to say, you don't get sentiments with these, but we do have the sentiments, which I'll show you in just a second, to go with this collection. You're also going to get, with this set, your dotty tape pen. That's super handy, as you've already seen. How many times has Debbie used that over the course of this show? Just perfect for being able to stick the intricate sort of die cuts that you're going to get from this collection, and to stick them absolutely perfectly. This collection is super popular, as we knew it would be. I think we're over 40% of the stock now, at £58.39 if you're platinum, or $66.36 if you're shopping with us in the US. Now, as I've said, if you've gone for this collection, you've already bagged yourself 2 of today's free gifts. You've got that gorgeous lavish lace embossing folder, which again ties in nicely with this collection itself. And you've also bagged yourself the Crafter's Purple Tri-Blend brush, because you spent over £50 or $50. If you want to get closer to that £100 spend, where you're going to get yourself that really lovely craft tool bag, then you might look at adding some of these other goodies into your basket as well. So let's show you some of the other goodies that we've put together from this show that we think will work perfectly with this collection. The Gemini Mini Expressions collection is an absolute definite, an absolute must that you need to go for, simply because you can use the sentiments from these with the cards, and they're going to work perfectly. You've got the die itself, which gives you the sentiment, and then you've got the layering die, or the bubble die, if you want to call it that, to be able to back these up with 2. As you've seen with Debbie, she's just been using the actual fonts themselves to pop onto the cards, but they're all super useful. Everyday expressions. You've got your wedding day, beautiful sentiments for new babies. So you've got It's a Girl and It's a Boy. You've then got a more generic on your special day. I mean, that could be for whatever, really, couldn't it? Could be for a birthday, could be for an anniversary. You've got Best Wishes. You've got Just for You. Again, nice to be able to send cards just because. With Sympathy also included, as I say, hopefully one that you don't need to use that often, but it's great to have those within your crafty arsenal. Special Friend, thank you so much. Thinking of You. and then sent with love. These are so gorgeous, and you're going to get all of those for $37.73 or $52.46. 40% of the stock gone. Are you seeing a bit of a correlation here? 40% here, 40% here. Lots of people are adding these into their basket to get up to that £100, to get that extra free gift, to get that free shipping. What about the cardstock? Well, this is also flying out the door. You've seen just how versatile is the Centura Pearl in Debbie's last demo there, how beautifully it is going to work for you when you're using this to make your cards with, and it just stands out, I think, wonderfully with a collection like this as well. It's 60 sheets in total. A4 size, of course, and 310 GSM, so a really, really good weight of cardstock, and the colours are fantastic. You're going to get 10 sheets of the lavender. You're then going to get 10 sheets of baby blue. The lilac is also included, which you saw Debbie using just a few moments ago. Mint green, love that. You've got your baby pink. And then you've also got 10 sheets of that beautiful green gold. That is a stunning colour. And the price again is phenomenal. £12.45 if you're platinum, or $21.81. Everybody's saving 35% plus an extra 20 if you are a platinum member. And remember, double points on all of these as well if you're a Club Inspire member. So make sure you add those into your basket too. And of course, we've even got the water reactive dyes in there as well, which lots of people are jumping in for. What a show. We are so super busy right now. So super busy. Don't forget to, by the way, later on tonight, launch party coming your way with some of our favourite picks from the sweet 16th birthday, and of course the official launch of that Spectrum Noir collection, which you guys have been going absolutely bonkers for. If we've got any stock left at 7 o'clock tonight, I will be more than surprised. There won't be a lot left, let me just tell you. Lots of you still chatting on the socials about the butterflies. Kay says, are they from the Peony collection?
Ooh.
Or Gilmore says, those two butterflies are fancy butterflies from the Nature's Garden Lily collection.
Yes, they are.
Gilmore's done it.
It's the lily. It's the lily one, yes.
Yes,
it's the
Gilmore.
lily one. Well done. I just knew somebody would know. Yes, because I keep them at the side of my little, I've got one of those little Totally Tiffany storage, and I keep dyes in there, like nesting dyes and all those kind, and butterflies, flowers, all those kind of things. Do you know the ones that you add all your embellishments to? That's them, the lily butterflies. Do you know what? They might still be in stock if you go and have a little look. Well, if you do like them.
Gilmore, go to the top of the class. Congratulations, well done, and thank you, because we've all been scratching our heads here for the last 20 minutes or so. I think we are going to squeeze in one final demo before we crown another winner and, of course, do our demo of the show. What you're going to be working... What was that? Was that our arm?
Oh, because I got another demo. I got that. Well, you know, I planned 5.
Well,
you know what I'm like? 4 or 5. It's about most I can get.
Is this number 4?
Too much of this. What, love?
Is
this is number 4.
Oh,
yes.
yeah. We might get another one in.
We might get another one in. But what I'm going to use this time is the Floral Lattice one. I love this one again. Lovely shape. I've got a couple of pieces of cardstock here. I'm actually using, do you know, from, and I know we've got a few left. I think we've got the 12 by 12s of the Winter White.
Oh, yeah.
12 by 12 paper pad, I think. So all I'm going to say is I've used this. I've actually put another piece of cardstock underneath because I want to cut 2 out. I'm actually not going to use the middle, the little teeny-weeny frame there, but I'm creating myself a little bit of an aperture with the outside die and the inside of this one. And I'm going to come back and use that in there in a moment. But for now, I'm just going to run that through our Gemini. And again, like I said, this is cutting through multiple layers. This is not quite the multimedia die, but it is the deep cut die, so it will cut through more than one piece of cardstock at a time. And when you get it home, you can try that, and I promise you, you're going to see what I mean about this modern technology and how fabulous it is, and the kind of things that you can create. And again, a little bit of time saving going off there when you are die cutting, because having to do it once and then go back in and do another one, and then do another one, and then do another one, it can get a little bit, you know, laborious, shall we say. However, it does mean that you can speed things up slightly. So again, I'm just going to take that out. Now, I only want to use one of these pieces, so I am going to save another piece for later on, and good job, Koo, because I don't want to be poking out all my little bits there. But again, you can see how cleanly that's cut out, plus I've got a couple of nice pieces of apertures that I could be using those for as well. And then I've got this piece too, so this is cut through. Oh, I quite like that, might use that. Yeah, save that. Don't throw anything away. In crafting, never throw anything away.
Put it in your gubbins box.
Yeah, in your gubbins box, absolutely. And then what this has done is created me 2 panels in one fell swoop. Let me just pop that on there. So I've got me 2 panels, and I've also got me 2 panels here. Again, I don't need all of these, but I thought, you know, because I'm gonna, you know, why waste time having to do this? I can do it all in one go because of the deep cut technology that we've got in this. And I am only going to use this particular one. I'm going to save this for another time. I am going to use that piece. I'm going to save that. Oh, actually, I could use that for something else. Come back to that in a minute. You can see now the solid piece. However, I did say, and I will speed this up because I want to try and get that last demo in if I can. So
we're going to have to be super quick, Debbie.
I know I am, I know. So I'm going to pop that on to the top, and then what that does is when you run that through, it creates another one of these, but it also creates me a beautiful aperture, because where that is going to sit, it's going to sit inside like so. And that's what I wanted to create there. Now, you could, of course, have done that in 2 pieces if you wanted as well, but for the time being, I just wanted to do it like this. I'm going to pop my dotty tape pen all the way across. Speedy crafting. I might have to save me other demo for another time, Ben.
I love it that you're so determined to get the last one in as well.
know,
I just think 15 minutes and we've got to do the vote, we've got to do another winner, you've got to finish this demo.
Oh, gosh,
I just think you might be pushing it a bit here.
Do you think I'm pushing it a bit?
Well, I don't know. What do you think, Johnny?
I was going to say, what do you think? Voice of Johnny there. What do you think, Johnny?
Johnny, he says take your time.
Is that what he said?
He says take your time.
Do you know he's a little devil?
Oh.
I'll let him off. I'll save it for another time.
Wrong answer, Johnny. No, it's the wrong one.
No, I wanted to get my 5th in, but not to worry. Like I said, I'm going to save it for another time. I did say that I was going to use this piece again. Well, I did use, I'm not going to make no apologies because I absolutely love these sentiments. Thank you so much. And I've actually popped it into that panel. Again,
beauty.
Fabulous. I've got my white panel, but I've already loaded it up with some foam pads, so I'm going to save that for another time, Ben. And that's going to sit, not quite in there just at the minute, but all these bits I've got, I'm going to create another card of this. This is the brilliant thing about these dies. I've got other panels and pieces there that are going to enable me to make another card. It's almost like I'm making 2 cards for the price of 1. Now, I'm going to make a bridge fold card with this one. I'm going to call you Johnny then.
Johnny on the mind.
I can hear him in me here. Right, so this is a piece of cardstock that measures at 10 inches by 7 inches. I've scored it in at 1.5 inches and then 3 inches, and flip reversed it 1.5 and 3. And this creates this little, can you see this, like almost like not a bridge, but like a bit of a gatefold, but not quite a gatefold. Because what we're going to do is we're going to line it up with some of that. Delicious paper. I hope there's some more left later because I absolutely love this pad, and I've only got 1.
And it is just because Crafty Angie says, Debbie, is this the winter white paper?
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is.
Yes, it is. Absolutely beautiful. And I've just snipped up my little panels and I'm literally going to pop my panels onto these 2 pieces.
Okay.
I'm going to keep these white. Oh, sorry, Ben.
Oh, sorry.
Sorry, I was interrupting.
Panda Crafter says, I'm so excited to order these, and I love the shape of this die, says Beverly. Do I want them all? Yes, I do, because I need them all. And just quickly, Lena says, will these dies work in the MIDI? I think you said earlier that the interlace don't go through the MIDI.
No, they do.
They do?
Yeah, they do, because I used mine last night. I used my mini and MIDI.
MIDI.
Mini and MIDI.
Mini and MIDI?
Mini and MIDI, yes,
right.
they do.
So certain elements will go through the MIDI?
Yeah. Yeah, the smaller ones go through the MIDI.
Yeah, and the big ones through the MIDI.
The big ones through the MIDI, yes.
Yep.
Yeah, absolutely. So yes, you will be able to.
Good news.
Now that's created my background. I've got my panels there. So what I'm going to do is, with this one, I'm going to use this to create my bridge fold. So that's going to stand like so. So can you see? I'm going to pop that like that. And I'm going to bring it up into place, but I'm going to use my tape pen. And I'm just going to pop... Oh, I wish I'd done that side now. Change my mind again. It's too late now, Debbie. You've committed to putting it on, so got no choice. I know, I do this all the time. I talk to myself all the time. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to layer that up, and I'm going to try and keep that. Let me see if I can keep that before I actually commit to sticking it down. Let's see if I've got that. We'll have to do it by eye, Ben, so just bear with me a second.
That's all right.
Do this. I have to do this and pick it up and then take a look. Yeah.
Whilst you're sticking, Susan's just placed her 5th order of the birthday bash. Every time I think I'm done, Susan says, something else catches me fancy. I think, what was the record, Johnny, yesterday that we found of purchases? Was it something like 22? I think someone had made 22 purchases.
Wow.
Let's see if we've made more.
Wow.
Lots to shop for, lots to buy. So little time.
Absolutely. Now, I'm going to put my little white panel. It's going to sit in the back. Now, to get it in place, I've actually just trimmed a little bit off because I made it slightly smaller than what I wanted. However, doesn't matter. But I'm going to put a bit of wet glue just onto the back of my foam pad for a reason, Ben. Because I want to, again, and I'm going to have to do it by eye, so I'm going to have to lift it up slightly so I can do this. But I want to get it into, before I actually commit to sticking it down.
Yeah.
And that looks about right, doesn't it? That looks about right, yeah.
Yeah.
So, absolutely. And this does fold flat, by the way. It's not something that, you know, you've got to put in a box or anything because it's got dimension to it. It will fold flat, so you just literally fold it forward. This is a bridge fold card. Can you see that you can fold it flat? But just want to get that into place, and I'm just going to have to do this again. Excuse me a minute, Ben. I'll just have a quick peek.
I suppose it was fine.
I have to do it just so I've got it in.
Yeah.
That's what I do at home. So I'm just going to show you how I do it rather than trying to do sometimes a little bit difficult when you're on this camera angle. And that's going to sit in the background, and then I'm just going to add a few little, I did set here, I've got loads of little accessories. So I've got a little few flowers in there because I was debating whether to put that into the centre, but then I thought, oh, actually, do you know what? Yeah, I think I might actually. Yeah, why not? Let's
Do
get
it.
that. Do it. Change it up again, Debbie. Change it up again.
By the way, Kim, we've got a new winner on the number of purchases so far.
Have you?
Kim on YouTube, 27 purchases.
27 separate purchases, is that?
I purchased 27 times.
Oh,
Kim.
wow!
Is that 27 spends over £10 as well? So you've got 27 lots of free gifts, possibly more?
Wow.
Wow. Your delivery driver. Seriously. Just imagine him. Imagine him on her face now.
Now, if you're wondering where I've got my little flower die from, I am going to tell you this was when we did the launch of the... Now then, was it the Go or the Midi? It was the...
Which one?
The Mini.
Which one?
This one. I carry it around with me everywhere, but don't ask me to go delving in my bag because I've got quite a few things in that bag. I am going to sort it out.
Oh, that's definitely, that is from the collection that I was thinking about, the butterfly was from.
Yeah, so, and I'm just adding these on. This is, like I said, this is the embellishment time now because I'm just embellishing. And I know that we don't have the beautiful, some of the dies that came with this beautiful paper pad, we haven't got any more now. So I thought I can't use what I was initially going to use. So I can't use that. So I thought, right, what's the next best thing? And again, I'm just literally building up a little bit of texture with my florals there. And I'm using me 3D Collal glue. And I think I might just put one up bottom corner here. Yeah, let's have one in there. I might have one in top corner there. That's it. Yep, there we go.
I think this might be my new favourite demo of the show.
Oh, bless your little heart.
They've all been...
So this is what I call, and I can't put it down right now because I've got all my wet glue on. So, but it does fold flat. You saw me moving that around. But this is a bridge fold card. So again, when you hold that up, you've got this beautiful, and again, you can see in the background there. Thank you so much.
That's awesome.
But how gorgeous do these? That's just another different way of using it. Creates that little aperture, almost a bit like a theatre as well there. A bit of nice dimension, but like I said, it will fold flat. I'm not going to try and do it right now because I've got wet glue everywhere, and I need that to dry. That's the only with the wet glue.
Yeah.
It needs a bit of time to dry, but there you go. That is my fourth one done.
Wowzers. 4 stunning demos. We aren't going to have time for that fifth, but I tell you what, it's one for another day. But hopefully, over the course of the last sort of couple of hours or so, you've seen why you absolutely need this collection in your life. Just to say as well, if you want to go for individuals, you can. We've also got a multi-buy available for you too, should you just want to go for a couple of these. But actually, it's 2 for £26 or 2 for $30. But actually, the main collection is the one you need to go for because you get all of these beautiful designs, the floral lattice, your resplendent rondure, fancy filigree, the floral fretwork, the entwined hearts and the decadent hearts. Add to that, of course, you get your Dotty tape pen included. That's what everyone's really going for. £58.39 or $66.36. Double points and just the most stunning collection that you're going to create some amazing cards with. What a beautiful card, says Sue Featherling. Great job, especially under pressure. And Sharon Horn saying, every time I think Debbie's card is so beautiful, then she tops it with another stunner. Gorgeous. And that's the point here, because you guys are now going to have to vote for your favourite card of the show. And this is going to be a tough decision. 4 cards to choose from. Can you line them all up for us, Debbie, so we can vote?
Indeed, my little love. So we started back at number 1, where we created the absolute panel from start to finish, where we cut out using all of that dye to create the Sent with Love card. So that's number 1. Number 2 was it the easel card number 2? I believe
yes,
it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Still a bit wet, Ben, so I'm going to be careful with this one. But there's my fancy filigree, beautiful easel card. So that was number 2. There we go. Number 3 was the floating, what did we call it? Floating easel card. Floating easel card.
Not the floater.
Not the floater. The floating easel card with that Centura pearl. So that's number 3.
Yep.
And then lastly, number 4 is the bridge fold card, and that's number 4.
Cool.
There you go. 1, 2, 3, or 4. You decide.
That is tough. You've got about 3 minutes, I reckon, to get your vote in there. Sarah's Creations is saying, yeah, trying to pick a card of the show is going to be tough. That's why I'm not doing it, because I don't want to be involved in tough decisions. Listen, thank you for all the lovely comments coming through. You guys have been awesome again today. Thank you for all the questions. Thank you for all of the love coming through too. And actually, all of your comments get you a step closer to winning a prize. We have another prize winner, and our second prize winner on this show is a YouTube viewer. Congratulations to Sharon Stuper. Sharon, yes, you messaged me yesterday on my page because I sent you the card that I made, the double Dutch card. Now you've won. Well, that's nice, isn't it? Yeah, Sharon got one of the cards that I made. It was like a Moseby original. I think it was a Mac. Was it a Mac 3, Sharon? And that will be in a few years' time worth probably a lot. It won't. I picked out for you, Sharon, prize number 53. So I'm going to.
Oh, did
I thought you were 52. Oh no, because it's just a birthday.
50, yeah,
well,
lucky number.
You don't look. I mean, I would have thought you would be 45 probably.
Oh, you smooth talker. That's why we're married. That's why we're married.
Why.
In TV world, of course. But yes.
So Debbie's lucky number, you have won yourself a selection of papercraft dies, Sharon.
Ooh,
lovely, lovely. So email us now to grab those. Prizes at crafterscompanion.com. Those are yours, and you're also into the champagne bucket to stand the chance of winning a Gemini Pro on Sunday in our wrap-up show. Yes, ho, ho, ho. You've got number, what is that number did I say?
53.
Oh, yes. Oh, yeah, I thought it was 45.
Oh, yeah. Get
53.
away with you,
And I'm going to write your name up there. Sharon. She called me a smooth talker.
Yes.
Sharon. She did not
No,
call me
Johnny,
an ugly whatnot.
No, Johnny, I called him a smooth talker.
Seriously, Johnny. Unbelievable. Well done, Sharon. You are on the board. Make sure you're all tuning in on Stuper. Make sure you're all tuning in on Sunday for the big finale show where one of you will be winning. Imagine that, walking away with the Gemini Pro. Amazing. Right, keep the votes coming in. We will very shortly have our demo of the show. Oh, thank you, Sharon. You just said, Ben, I love the card that you made. It sits on my desk. Oh, thank you. Let's have a quick look at the launch day goodies, the brand new interlaced dye collection. You can grab it right now. We are heading, well, over 40% of the stock has gone, and I have a feeling a lot more of that stock will go as we finish the show, because more of you will be checking out those baskets. It is at £58.39, $66.36 if you're platinum. Double points, of course, as well. And just worth pointing out, you're going to get your Dotty tape pen, plus you'll get your $10 free gift thrown in as well, which is that beautiful lavish lace embossing folder, and you're also going to get your tri-blend brush pen in the Crafter's Purple. So those will come to you because you spent over £50 or $50. What a great show. I know loads of you have taken advantage too of all of the other goodies that we've bundled together, like the Expressions dies, like the water reactive ink pads, like the Centura Pearl as well. If you've got those goodies in your basket, now is as good a time as any to get checking out. But I hear you cry. What was the demo of the show?
Oh, I forgot about that.
What was your favourite?
Do you know, it's really hard, Ben, because I love them all. I really do. I love all of these dies, and I had such fun playing with them. I really couldn't guess. I'm sorry.
Number 3.
Oh, Oh, my little floating easel. Floating easel. Oh, thank you. There you go. There you are. The little floating
Beautiful.
easel.
I think all worthy winners, but that one, I think that's a good choice. Well done, everybody. That one, of course, will go through to stand the chance of winning the demo of the day a little bit later on Launch Party. And Debbie, it is you and I once again for Launch Party in a couple of hours.
Whoop, whoop.
What is the thing that you're most looking forward to showing everybody on that show?
Well, I'm not going to lie. I hope it's still there.
Me too,
Because
in a
let
way.
me tell you now, when I got hold of it and I was told it was limited edition, new pens. There's a new pen in there that hasn't been seen yet. I absolutely love the pen sets, the
Collector's edition.
collector's edition. So I'm not going to lie, love that one. However, loads of gorgeous things on. I don't even know I'm going to cram everything in that I've got planned in the head and what I planned to do with the demos, but it's going to be a corker. Come back and join us at 7 p.m.
7, yep.
7 p.m.
I would just say, if you were watching Wake Up Call earlier on, you'll have seen a sneak peek of that collector's edition with the exclusive colours, with the never seen before pen. But I will also just warn you, when we left that show, we were at a third of the stock had gone, which was unbelievable because they literally only went live at midday. Over half of the stock has now gone. There's 2 hours until the show. I would grab yours swiftly, get that collection, and then wait until we show you through that amazing collection. Great for Spectrum Noir lovers because you'll want all of the exclusive colours, and a great collection for newbies as well because you get a little bit of everything to try and see what you love. That's just one of the highlights of what is going to be an unbelievable launch party coming your way in 2 hours' time. 2 o'clock East Coast, 11 a.m. West Coast. And of course, we're going to crown 2 more winners. We've got more goodies to give into your baskets as well when you're shopping with us, so do come back. A massive thank you to Debbie. Awesome as always. We will go off to go and get a little bit of tea, and we'll join you back here in 2 hours. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.